sign up an account. Then I'll send them to you.
All right, cool.
I cannot deal. I actually gonna deal. Morning, guys. Happy Monday, the 12th of June. Welcome to TDA, the day after, your favorite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by the culture. And we'll just go ahead and let you know who your hosts are today.
It's your boy, Big Marsh on the east side of the bridge. 6 foot plus a pure temptation, all that good stuff. Morning, people.
It is my own royalty.
Morning, people. Big man Yusuf in the building.
Morning, everybody. How was everyone's weekend?
It was cool, man. It was hot this weekend, isn't it?
It's lovely.
It was hot.
Was you complaining?
Nah, I don't really like too much heat, but I wasn't complaining. I don't really complain when it's hot, because when it's cold,
This is it.
I complain. So
This is it.
I just embrace it. Even if it's too hot for me, I still embrace it.
Yeah, because you don't know. You don't know
You don't know what's on the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I woke up this morning, I had a nice dress on. I said, my window was open. I could smell rain. I could smell rain.
Yeah.
I put tracksuit bottoms on. I said, I don't think so.
Exactly that.
Not me. And it actually does say on the weather app. And it's so sad because when I was driving down, I saw people dressed how they were dressed over the weekend. I said, oh, it's about to be a long day for you.
Is the thunderstorm coming today then, yeah?
Allegedly, it might do. So, yeah, I saw people, I said, oh, baby.
You
You're
know,
going to get them little sandals.
Thunderstorm. I'm looking at the weather now. It's sunny all week.
Is it?
Next Wednesday is the next chance of rain, according to this.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but them thunderstorms, they are not like...
Looking.
Yeah, no, it's proper.
Yeah.
But the thunderstorms, they're not like a break in the weather. That's like when you know the country can't handle it. You know when it's just been too hot. I mean, you get
And it's like rain in the sky.
2-3 days in a row the crazy heat, and then the sky just be roaring for the night. You get me?
But it was
But the
drizzling,
next day it'll be
actually.
cool again.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was drizzling on my way down. Actually, I could see I could see the rain obviously in my car, but then it stopped. Like a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it was alright. Even this weather, I don't mind like this.
Yeah, this is not bad because it's still like really warm and it's breezy. I don't even think that's that was surprising because it was really breezy. Yeah.
What was that?
Over the weekend.
Oh.
It was at 30, but it was breezy.
Yeah, in certain parts I was at, it was breezy. When I was
I was on the rooftop. I was frying. Like,
Yeah.
cooking.
you are pie in it, that's why.
So you're pie. Do
Cooking. That was down bad. But it was fun though.
you have SPF on?
No, what type of SPF?
Silliness.
I said, what about SPF? SPF 50, big man.
Bruv, it's one day, bruv. I'm straight.
Maybe it's one day. You'd never wear SPF. It's not one day. It's
The
been all your
sun's
life.
never shining. That's what I'm saying. The sun's never shining. It's one
No,
day.
fair. That's actually fair. That is a point. That is a point. All right, so I've got a question of the day for you guys.
Is it man, just...
Yes, okay. How could I forget? Iman's
where
not
is he?
in.
Is
Do
he
you know
not
why he's
coming?
not in? Do
Oh,
you know
he's not
why?
coming at all?
Not at all. Do you know why?
Why?
He's ill. I'm sick of his shit. I'm actually sick of it now.
He's got to change his diet, man.
It's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Are you the only person who can attract illness?
What kind of ailment has he got anyway?
Yeah, what type of illness?
I don't believe it anymore, by the way. I actually don't believe he's ill. I believe he goes out, gets too drunk, is hungover, talking about he's ill. I don't believe it anymore. He's the boy who cries wolf. He's the boy who cries illness.
Because he's going to be all right tomorrow?
No. Might not see him till Thursday, if that. Because you know his illness is never just a day. They last a while. We'll see him next week.
Man. Is he in the chat?
He will be soon.
You better not.
He's finished. He was finished yesterday.
Oh, what? He's actually cooked?
We were supposed to have a meeting. Couldn't.
Oh, so you've seen him? He's cooked?
I haven't seen him, but I know
course I
what
haven't
he
seen
looks
him.
like because I could hear his voice and I know what that is synonymous with. Eyes like this, all these patches on his face.
Oh, isn't it? You might have hay fever, no?
Oh, is that hay fever popping him down like that?
Because his immune system is shit.
Yeah, because I've got hay fever. We have the same ailments, except I'm not vegan. He's got asthma, I've got asthma. He's got hay fever, I've got hay fever.
And she pops the
tablet.
more than he does.
Okay, you ain't gonna do all of that.
She showed it to me the other day.
What's
My
that?
Hilda.
Oh, yeah, asthma too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brent was very shocked. He was actually laughing
Why?
because he was like, the whole concept of an inhaler is just so funny to him. And he's like, I've never seen you use it. I said, I actually used it the other morning. Just before we started. I was like, I can't breathe. And he was like, I missed it. I said, yeah. It's a shame. So I feel like now he's gonna. You don't actually use it when you went inside.
Serious?
Because I knew you're gonna make a scene. I'm not doing that in front of you.
I didn't even hear the noise.
What noise do you think you're gonna hear? It's not a flipping.
Have you got the big case thing?
No, those are so dramatic. No.
big case thing.
Yes, it's like got
No, it's like
attachments.
like you fling it and then you put the thing in
It's
and you go,
ridiculous.
I seen that one before, you know.
It's like
so
a
crazy.
long like tube.
It's
Yeah.
like
It's like
small
an
one.
egg almost shape. Kind
It's
of.
ridiculous. This is just what
I
mine.
think I've seen that before.
And you
That's
put
what
and you
mine
Yeah,
put
that's to me that's the standard inhaler.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
This isn't a fancy one. I don't like the ones where you like you press it.
So what do you do with that one?
I just suck it in.
Oh, you don't press it?
No.
Oh, that's meaty.
Automatic. Listen.
No,
It's
man, you need
meaty.
the.
Nah, man. That one is meaty.
Old school ones in school.
The automatic ones, I feel like that's the small hip ones.
Is there a taste?
Yeah.
What's the taste like?
Tastes like. What could I say? Tastes like. Like, I'll say that steroids because it's got steroids in it. To be fair,
It tastes like steroids, you know.
it
So
has got
basically-
taste. It's like it's not medicine.
Yeah.
It's not like sour taste,
Yeah.
but it's like a gas.
Okay.
So like if someone did like balloons and stuff, like you see how you would
Oh, okay,
expect.
okay.
Yeah, it's a
that's what I
gas.
thought.
Yeah.
okay,
It's
okay.
basically that.
Can't you
You
get
can't
it
get high off
flavoured?
it though.
I was thinking the same thing, you know.
Can I go?
Get flavoured.
It's not a vape.
You mix like shisha and thing. There's a gap in the market for that.
There's no gap because first of all, shisha
Strawberry.
triggers asthma. You can't be shishaing and then pumping in the same breath. I think this is.
How? Cancel each other out, but you get the flavour. That might work, you know.
That's
It
a
might be-
recipe for getting to heaven quicker than you need to. That's what that is. But it would be cool actually if they did flavors, but I don't think the industry cares enough to
Yeah.
do all of that
And
stuff.
plus, there shouldn't be an incentive for you to use your.
That's just the thing.
I mean, what?
That's
You
the
can
thing.
use it more because it's flavored. You should use it regardless.
That's
Nah, it won't be
stretching
an
it.
incentive because they need it. So
Yeah,
they'll
but
be
you know what
using
is-
it, but
Exactly.
it would just be nicer experience for them.
Oh, that's
It's a nice experience.
That's a nice experience.
Ideally, the brown. I think what they should make flavored is the brown one. That's a preventer. So that is a this is a reliever. So for when you already can't breathe.
Yeah.
But the preventer is the one I should take morning and evening, and that one prevents me from needing that really and truly. So when I take that, it's like I'm covered. My lungs are shielded for the day.
Sounds like a movie. The Preventer.
That should
What, you just need it one time for the day?
depend on the season. So I use it more in summer and winter. So I'd use that 2 puffs twice a day. But every other time of the year, I just use 1 puff and I'm fine. But that should be flavored actually. That'd be cool. But yeah.
Sally says that if you stop eating carbs, your hay fever will disappear.
He doesn't know why I eat. Oh, my hay fever.
Sally.
sorry.
Who's Sally?
Sally.
Oh.
Resident keto liver. That's ironic. Can't even eat liver. Do you guys eat liver?
Disgusting.
I had stew liver the other day.
Yeah.
Stewed.
Liver and onions.
Is it like shredded? Or like it looks like meat? You know, like Nigerian stew. It's just like a piece of meat.
How do you mean? Liver is meat.
Yeah, but like, do you cut it into like little cubes so it's digestible, or do you just have a chunk, a
It was
piece?
chicken liver, so it was already digestible.
Yeah, but like, what's the size? So it's kind of cubed.
No, I think like that.
Oh, it's a piece of meat.
Yeah,
Yikes.
but it's nice.
Yeah, to you.
Evidently, I wasn't feeding it to anybody
In the
else.
tongue of the beholder.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What is your favorite and least favorite thing about being human?
What?
That is definitely a bad question, but you have to tell us that. What is your favorite and least favorite thing about being human?
Getting sick.
Least favorite.
Least favorite.
That'd be Iman's too.
I don't have a least favorite thing.
That's good. That's what God wants to hear, boy.
Favorite thing.
About like, I don't know, being alive.
I was gonna say being alive as well.
In alive.
That's it for me. There you go. Take that. In fact, I'm here. That's my favorite part.
Mine is being a woman. I actually love being a woman. I see why some people want to be women. It's actually lit. I like it. My least favorite though is all the things that come with being a woman. Like, I hate it so much.
What's so good about being a woman?
I just love it. I just think it's like,
That's because it's the skin that you're born in, right?
Yeah.
yeah, but like, even if, you know, sometimes, because some people, if you do hypotheticals and like, would you want to be a man or woman, considering, you know, the struggles, all that kind of stuff, some people actually say they would want to be men because it appears, I don't think it's reality, but it appears that men have it easier. Or like the things that they deal with as a woman, they trade that in basically. But I still wouldn't. What's it called? Patriarchy and all. I still wouldn't.
Yeah, but I ain't heard no perks.
For being a woman.
Yeah.
I have breasts. My body parts is beautiful. I think women's bodies are so beautiful. Stunning.
That's the first thing you said. You have breasts.
Yes. I honestly, I really
number
think
one
women's
perk.
body.
That's a big thing.
It's a perk.
That's a big
Yeah,
perk.
but is that your number one perk?
No, we're not rating the perks. It's just a perk.
It's up there though.
But
It's a
I
lot
love
of people. It's a
women's
lot of people's
bodies.
number one. Breast is a thing.
I don't think it should be number one. on the
It's not
list.
number one because I would get breast reduction surgery in a heartbeat if I knew I could. There wasn't a risk of me dying. But like I love women's bodies. I think our bodies are amazing. I love the emotions that come with being a woman, and I guess I like the fact that women are allowed. Excuse me.
Sorry, I
It's
just
a
read
Monday.
Something. It wasn't in response to what you said, but hearing what you said, explain. Why do you like emotional state that you guys can actually tap into?
I like the emotions.
Explain.
I like that. I just like. I'm a feeler. I can feel all of it. Like I can feel different things.
Do you like the fact that you lead with emotions? Your choices.
Are you speaking to me or are you speaking to the women in your life that lead with emotions? Because you don't sound like you're speaking to me.
I am just being
Someone needs to
right
address
now
me.
and just listening to what you're saying and then offering up a couple of questions off the back of what you're saying.
I don't think I always lead with emotion. That's the thing, though.
Mm.
I don't know. If I led with emotions, I'd be in jail right now.
There you go.
You was on the wrong thing.
You was talking to her. You were looking at her.
Sorry.
Yeah, because he wasn't seeing me. He was seeing the women's and pissed him off. That's why.
Where was it?
It was on you.
Oh, sorry. I think it's because of trigger.
Yeah, you
the
were
four.
triggered.
The four. Let me change it from 3 and 4 to be honest. Because 4's a bit loose. Go on.
The four's a bit loose.
You don't know what I'm talking about, but cool.
Yeah, definitely don't. I don't want to know what you're talking about.
If you were a man for 24 hours, what's the top 3 things that you'd want to do or experience?
I get a promotion at work. Use that to my
That's not how it
advantage.
works.
Yeah.
It is. It is. I get a promotion at work. My things are not going to be serious. That's the thing. I see what's going on in the group chat, but not like the football or fantasy football. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I want the juicy group chat. I'll catch up,
Yeah.
screenshot everything I need. 'Cause I feel like boys' group chats must be lit.
Is there a specific man you would kind of swap life with? Because they're talking about group chat, so there must be a specific group chat in mind that you want to kind of see.
Oh no, I just meant group chats in general.
General.
But not like I wouldn't want to be like a nerdy man,
Yeah.
the one that has no group chats with friends.
Yeah.
Stupid. That's a waste of my wish. I can't really be. If I was a man, I can't really be with a man, can I? Because when you said specific man, what kind of man I'd want to be? Like I feel like I'd want to. I thought Morris Chestnut, but I can't really be with Morris Chestnut if I am Morris Chestnut, so that wouldn't really
can.
work. I can't.
Just be a homosexual man.
No, because I'm Morris Chestnut.
Oh, she is Morris Chestnut.
So how can I be with Morris Chestnut if I am Morris Chestnut?
You can find an equivalent.
There's no equivalent to Morris Chestnut. There's only one of him.
Would you not have sex with a woman, seeing as you love breasts?
Yes, I'd want to know what that feels like. Sorry, that was very loud. But now I want to know what that feels like.
Desperate? I'm joking.
Dying for it. I actually want to know what it feels like for men to go into pussy. Like I want to know what that feeling is like. Because obviously, as a woman, I've heard what it feels like. But as a man, I would want to know what it actually feels like.
Me too.
Shut up.
What, you two as a man or a woman?
I'd like to know what it feels like.
As a woman.
What?
As a man.
As a man or a woman?
A man going into a man?
No, a
If
man
you as
goes
a
to
man or if
going
you
to
as
a
a
woman.
woman.
I want to know what it
He
feels like.
clearly meant as a woman.
He knows what you're talking about.
No, I thought...
No, he
but
didn't. He meant as a man.
He knows what I think he means man.
He meant as a man.
No, I don't. What do you mean? As in, I would want to be a woman to be a...
No, as in you are agreeing with her that you'd want to be a man
Yes.
and experience pussy.
Yes.
Exactly.
That was the baseline.
Mark's tried to help you. He said he definitely meant a woman. I said, no, he didn't.
Yeah, no,
did mean what he
he meant as a you meant as a man.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to be a man and know what it feels like to go into pussy.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
The salient part,
Okay, my
the
nerves.
last part that you said, I want to feel like what pussy feels like, right? I want to feel what it means to insert it. Me, it's a stupid, cheap joke. Me too.
Yeah, it's a joke that I got, but these two didn't get it.
No, because I know, let me know.
And I'm having to explain the joke, and it's been ruined.
I got what you meant, but I thought you were just playing into your whole thing,
Yeah, exactly.
your whole image thing.
He's playing into the whole virginity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how. Okay.
And I dropped in the Me Too thing. You get me?
Oh, I clocked that one, and the girls are gonna clock that too. They're gonna come for you at some point. But now I want to know what that feels like.
you think it feels better on our side? Is that what you have in your head?
No, I don't necessarily think it feels better, because it depends. No, I don't think it will feel better. This is such inappropriate. I'm too childish for this.
You might give a lot of men a blight after you've experienced it, because when they keep saying, "I don't love that girl," there was nothing.
I
there.
might get it in it.
You might get it.
I mean, it's still lack of self-discipline though.
Yeah, if you might find out it's not. You
Nah,
might find out it's just
it is,
innate.
'cause-
It just happens.
No, because women talk about what it feels like for them as well, and it's a nice feeling, but they didn't just go opening up to anybody when they're in relationships. So
Really?
really, we could all chase we could all chase feelings.
Oh, you mean it's the cheating aspect of it?
Yeah, that's what you're talking about, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about when guys say it's just sex. Yeah,
Yeah.
must be lit.
So you just wanna have sex with women, that's why you want to be a man.
I don't want to have sex
That's
with
what you
women.
said.
I want to. It's for research purposes.
How about white women?
And at the time, no, I'd think,
You don't think you like white women?
no,
Only when it is you're a black woman, you like a white man.
no, because I'll be a black man, so I'll be equally yoked.
So you choose to be in a black man's body?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I will always be black. In every life I'm going to choose to be, I will always, if I could choose any life, I hope there's races in the next world, but I want to come back black again.
Why are people getting onto the girl that we were saying has a fantastic accent on Love Island?
Oh, Catherine.
Yeah, because we were all supporting the fact that she was after a white guy, right? But now
We weren't supporting the
dissing
fact.
the white guy. Why?
I would say we're supporting the facts.
Okay, I thought we were fine with welcoming him to the cookout and stuff. I thought
We is
that's what-
French, and I said he was never invited to any of
Okay.
my barbecues.
How you call him Oliver Zach or something?
Excuse me? Excuse me? I don't recall that. I would never, that's just how I, in my Nigerianness, would ever say. I don't just dash out Oluwas to any and everybody.
You know what's it's so egregious, yeah? Because she's clean.
She's stunning.
She's so clean. This man's just mugging her off.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yes, Brent, do you know what he did?
Yeah.
He kissed the white girl?
No. Well, yes.
He kissed his own people?
But
It's not something to
No.
do with that. She could have been blue.
it's more than that. So basically, yeah,
I mean, blue.
She could have been pink. It wouldn't make a difference.
Oh.
he said he and Catherine actually lips the day before. To be fair, she kissed him. And when she did, I said, this is why he did what he did in the preview that's coming up.
No, but he went out to her. Like she think
But
that
she was on top.
Yeah,
And
he
she went in.
Yeah, he said like, come kiss me, like she
Oh,
led.
did he?
Yeah, he went like that. Like you get what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Okay, fair enough. It was a very cute scene, so I was thinking of other things. But basically, right, they kissed. And in Love Island, and I think this is what's annoying me, you know, in the Love Island sphere, kissing somebody kind of makes things official. Whereby the only time now that we can question what we have going on is Kassam or if a bombshell comes in. Do you know what I mean? So when you kiss somebody, it's kind of like how foxes pee. You're marking your territory kind of thing. He lips to her, right? Says to her, what we've got going, he's like, I feel like out of everybody, we've done it the best way. This is natural. This has been free flowing. Like, we are good. She's like, I know, yeah, we are. Like, she felt, oof, I've secured this. It's all good now. Cool. They have a challenge, right? You know, Love Island challenge, it always ends in someone lipsing somebody or some kind of mouth action. Cool. There's a challenge where the guys have to win some money and then buy either flower, chocolate, or teddy bear, and they present it to their girl. Everyone is doing that. He gets flowers, and he goes and gives it to the white girl. Don't do the horns. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare do that to your black sister.
No horns.
It's not even the fact that he gave her a present and kissed her. Yeah, I think it's just like I swear they were standing shoulder to shoulder.
Brent.
They were shoulder to shoulder.
He was lips in here.
Yeah.
She's looking at him lips in right here.
The girl couldn't believe it. She was shocked. Everyone was shocked. They didn't know what to do.
Because you know, it's like, he got the flowers here. Do you see she was smiling like, oh, he's bringing it to me. She's already blushing. Then he just gives it to Molly and he's just lipsing her up. And by the way, this Molly is the same one as well.
Molly's a pagan. She's a snake.
Oh, I don't like her
She
anymore.
She can't trust her hard. No
I
chance.
don't like her. She's a Love Island plant, by the way.
She was talking about she was chopping Tommy or something.
Not even that. Well, there's that.
And then
But
I've
also
seen
she
her on
works on
set.
Love Island.
Her mum works for the producer or something like that.
Yeah, she worked on Love Island as well. She's done some kind of work experience, something like that. She's a plant.
I'm not even onto Zach for moving on or doing whatever he wants to do because that's the game, innit? And a lot of people don't understand the game,
And
so
I
he
think
can play it.
that's another thing.
Yeah, I'm not onto him for doing that. If he likes Molly more, then like her more. All that rare. But that task, that was
I don't
rude.
think. Yeah, I think doing it because I feel like that's the thing though. Everyone's forgetting that we're actually all here to find love, and really and truly, I don't want to be coupled up with you permanently on week 1.
I wasn't shocked that he done that. I was just shocked that he had the balls to do that. Because while it was playing out, I know that he likes his Molly thing. In my mind, I'm saying, if this is me, everybody's kissed their partner. Yeah, these are there. If it's me, I kiss my partner after the task. I'm telling her this is.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But he just went for it.
In the task. So basically, everybody got lips except Catherine. The Pengas girl did not get lips.
She's the only one in it.
No one lips her. I thought Mitch was gonna lips her as revenge, but I thought you're a pussy anyway. You're not lips her. You're dying for Molly. He makes me sick with that. He's so icky. He likes her too much.
Mitch Kessler.
Excuse me. I don't know what that means. I think that's before my time. Oh, the morning show. Dumb.
I didn't remember his second name. I forgot.
I was thinking Kessler. That sounds familiar.
Do you think he's innocent?
Nah, he did that shit.
No, but is he innocent though?
Sorry, I'm on 2nd season, episode 9. I don't want to spoil it for you.
No, you
Have
can't.
we watched season 2?
Not all of it.
When did season 2 come out?
So y'all recommend it to me, and I'm ahead of y'all? This is 2 years ago it came out.
No, it wasn't 2 years ago.
What? 2 years ago?
No, but when did season?
Did he get to do the interview on his own show? He come up there, innit? Did he get to do it?
Is he in season 2?
Y'all are not even
Is
watching
he in
the
season
show.
2?
I'm not watching it by a second.
Yeah.
But just answer my question.
Okay,
just quickly.
no, we caught up.
No, but
You
then,
haven't caught up.
Did he get to do the interview on his own show? He didn't get to do it, innit? They stopped him, innit?
No, something happened.
I'm trying to work out where I am.
You're not where you need to be.
Okay, I think we're waiting for season 3. I don't want to spoil it for you because I know what happens.
3.
What?
What y'all just said suggests to me
That we're on season 1?
you're on season 1.
No,
because
Are you
uploads,
are
they
you
go
still
away,
seeing-
they come back, and what's the country girl called? She comes back, she's super big in what's her name? She got a boy's name, innit?
Yeah, she does.
And like Jason.
The anchor. Not Jason. She's such an egg. The girl, the new girl.
Reese Witherspoon.
Bradley.
Bradley.
So this is Jason. Are you stupid?
It is like Jason. It's actually worse than Jason.
Bradley could work unisex, to be honest.
Bradley's cold. Yeah, but she gets.
I might even do with that for fans.
Let me go on 6. I'm up. I'm
Listen,
up on it.
listen,
You're not.
I've watched season 2. I don't know how much of it I've
You
watched.
haven't. You have not.
When I watch this, let me tell you everything.
Oh no, I have.
You haven't.
I have.
You haven't.
Here, I have.
From what you just said just now, you haven't.
I have. Dead ass. I have.
Oh no, it's not the news one. I'm sorry.
Because I'm basically watching, I'm looking at the show, yeah, and I'm reading the synopsises. Have I? Yeah. I've watched this, man.
What are you reading there that you think that you've seen already?
So, like, episode 5, yeah, says the UBA team members head to Las Vegas, where past misdeeds continues to haunt them. And episode 7 is following a conversation with Maggie, Alex takes a trip from the United States to Italy to speak to Mitch and find closure. Yeah, and he met that, and he was with that Italian woman that was in love with him.
That's season 2, but you haven't finished season 2.
I have finished. Trust me, I finished it. I don't want to spoil it for you. If I tell
For
you how I
me?
know, that I finished season 2, you're gonna be upset with me.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell you?
No.
You don't want to be
Because it
upset
will
with
spoil
me.
it for him.
You can't spoil things for me. I don't care enough like that.
Shall I tell you then?
Go on.
He kills himself.
He doesn't kill himself.
He does. He died.
He's dead, but he didn't kill himself.
He did kill himself.
He didn't.
How did he die then? Smart ass. Since you know every fucking thing.
This car ran off.
Oh yes, he had an accident. My bad. Sorry. I apologize. Women take accountability. Sorry.
Yeah. Because I watched it. If it is I hadn't watched it, you could get away with that.
Yeah, and then the Italian woman then calls, and then she then ends up getting a gig or something like that. I think a book or something he helped her with, or a script or whatever he helped her with. I finished it, man.
Yeah, she's up to the. Him asking, did he do the interview? That means he's still on season 1.
No, I've seen season 2. I've seen that New Year's Eve extravaganza. I haven't seen them in Italy though. I've seen some of season 2, probably
Okay.
like 2 or 3 episodes or something like that. Yeah. That's all. It's alright.
I didn't even get to him. Mitch.
You mentioned Mitch. So you were saying that Molly looks better than Catherine.
No, I was definitely not saying that. You know, I thought, you can't get me. You can't trick me.
Yeah,
I literally was thinking, wait a minute. Yeah. So yeah, he lips Molly.
Does she though?
No.
You just say that because
no.
you're
Do you know, she's a pretty, for a white girl, she's a pretty white girl.
Mags, is Molly better than Catherine?
No.
All right, cool. But you have a fealty for Catherine anyway.
No, because I don't know this bird. She's just the best thing in the yard.
You sure?
100% she's the best thing in there.
She's stunning.
100% she's the best one in
I
there.
know you like girls with no makeup on as well, and you think the no makeup look
yesterday,
stunning.
every angle they was giving, she was just
She
looking
was just giving.
clean yesterday. She was so cold.
And do you know what makes us even more attractive as well? She's very calm. So even with this special, she was like, oh, do you know, she's like, I can't believe he did that. She's
Only
so
thing I didn't like
calm.
was when she's still ready to take him back. When
Oh,
that
yeah.
little conversation that they had, that let me know this guy.
Did you see when she was with the girls? I'm so down with this. I said, first of all, you're not. I heard that line. I've said that line. We're not done. And then when she's talking to him, she's like, so like, do you want space? Then I said, oh,
Yeah, she's cool.
we're down bad, man.
She should block her blessings just because of a little kiss.
Not
That's a
necessarily block her blessings.
blessings, you know.
No, not necessarily block.
But that's how you were talking like this. That guy
No,
was
but
the
is he a
one.
blessing? He's not a blessing though. Because really, because she said it. She told him. She said, you know what? There's a lot of red flags jumping at me. The thing is that he can get to know anybody that he wants to. She has no problem with that.
Are there any black
It's
guys
the fact
in the villa?
that What?
It's a write off already.
Did you see how when they asked when Tariq was like, oh, Catherine's gonna want him to get back with Andre. She left Andre because Andre is young, right? He's a little boy, and then she said, oh, Tariq said, Catherine's gonna want to get back with Andre, and then Tariq said, who would you take, Catherine or Richie?
He's in Catherine. Yeah, but why are you shocked? That's right. That's the right choice.
No, but first of all, he's been doing lovey-dovey shit
He's
with
not-
flipping Richie.
How? He's just trying to keep his rent in the yard. He's
no,
just
but-
paying rent. He just needs to stay here each
but
week.
Mark-
He's got. He can't. He can't be single. He's got to do what he's got
Mark's
to
here.
do.
He's already got Richie. They're out here stroking each other's. They're in love.
They're not. They're just vibes.
Actually, no, she likes it because she likes black. She likes black men.
I'm not even sure if she actually likes him that much. When they were sitting down on that bed and they was talking,
Yeah.
and a little meaty kiss, I'm not even sure if she actually likes him that much. They're probably both in the same position.
No, but do you know what it is? I feel like if he wanted to give up Catherine, that's cool, yeah. But bro, breathe a minute. He didn't finish the sentence. Catherine, I said relax. She parred you, you know.
That's not his story. I don't think. If Catherine's all over
Catherine,
homie like
nah,
that, I don't think Andre stands a chance.
he doesn't. And that's the thing with sometimes some guys here. They think that because your heart is breaking there, I'm not gonna be hurt enough to come back here.
I see Tariq and Catherine sitting down arm in arm, and I'm thinking, Tariq, have you got a bit of back? Can't you go there?
Do you know the problem? Do you know what the problem is this year? I think everyone in that house here, they like more than whoever they're with. But the issue is that they've all pissed on their partner too quickly, where it's like territory thing. It's a territorial thing now. Because that's how with Molly now. There's 3 guys in there like Molly. Sammy likes Molly, Mitch likes Molly, Zach likes Molly, and I feel like one of the other guys, one of the young guys, likes Molly, right? And I feel like it's the same with Catherine and some of the other, and maybe a couple of the other girls. But because everyone is so possessive so quickly, it's like you feel like you're betraying your friend that you just met 5 days ago.
Yeah, because that Tariq guy don't like that light skin girl.
You don't.
No way.
You don't. But she likes him though.
Yeah, she's meaty, but he keeps. She was like, so what are you gonna do if another girl comes in? You're gonna talk to her? He's like, yes.
She's like, yeah. She was like, that was very quick. He was like, yeah, you should too. It's whenever they say, yeah, you should too, I just think, oh man, you're damn bad. I couldn't believe Molly picked, in the recoupling, she picked Mitch again though. I feel like also this season is a very accurate depiction of what dating is like in the UK. Because there is this whole thing about it possibly being easier in the US. Of course, the US girlies say it's not. But obviously, when the grass is greener wherever you're not at. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's an accurate depiction of what dating is actually like, what the dating scene is like. Where Molly, for example, she's got a guy who really likes her. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. I will say it's a red flag how possessive he is, but some women can deal with it. Some of us can't. But he's a good guy. He's actually a great guy to be with or whatever. He's ready to settle down. He's ready to commit whatever. But she wants that as well. She wants a relationship. And this is a lot of people. A lot of people want relationships, want companion, want all of that stuff, but they don't want to commit. They're scared to commit. And so even though you know you got something good going on here, you want to see what's going on elsewhere. Because she don't like Zach. She don't like Sam. She don't like any of the other guys, but she just likes the attention that they're giving her.
Explain that to me.
What?
You said that it's a depiction of what the UK dating scene's like.
Yeah.
You said that Molly
Yeah.
wants the same thing as
Mitch.
Mitch,
Yeah.
as in to settle down,
Yeah.
but she's scared of commitment, so she wants to continue looking elsewhere.
Yeah, because it's not like she's looking elsewhere, but she's entertaining elsewhere. So whenever a guy's like, oh, I'm feeling you, but Mitch made it seem as if, you're both closed off. She's like, I'm not closed off. But then she spends time like flirting with him and whatever. And then whenever...
That doesn't speak to the skill of commitment bit.
It does because whenever she's asked who she'd rather be with, who she's got the best connection with, who she could actually see herself with, it's always Mitch. So why are you doing all these games with other guys?
You're assuming that it means that she's scared to commit. It sounds as though maybe I shouldn't have said scared to commit until it is that. All right, cool. All of that.
But she's not
There's
playing.
No other
though.
better option.
But she's not playing though.
I hear that, but
because you know what is and that's the thing that annoys me with women sometimes. When men play. Do you know what I mean? They're playing. When women play, they're hypothetically playing.
You said
you're playing on WhatsApp.
You said she's flirting with other guys.
This is
entertaining.
That's as far as it goes.
Advances from other guys. So when you say playing and then getting involved,
this is what men do though. Zach kissed another woman. He lips her. Molly, on the other hand, is just enjoying saying, "Oh, you're the prettiest one in the house. Thank you." That's it. That's it. Like lip somebody.
So Zach and Catherine were going together.
Yeah.
They decided that they were going to go together.
Yeah.
Or we just decided that they were going to go together.
They picked each other.
They had the conversation.
There was a couple.
Wait, they said you and me go together.
Yes. Do you know? Do you remember
it
as
wasn't
well?
like made official, but yeah, that was his thing.
So I asked a specific question.
Okay, let me ask you a question then. Relax, because I don't know why you're sitting up. Relax.
No, because I want clarity.
You relax. You get it. Basically, yeah. So the first time they were together, he was a bombshell. When he came in the house, he got to pick any woman that he wanted. He could steal any girl. He stole Catherine, right? On Friday, there was a recoupling. He said to the boys, he said, I feel like I've put myself out there for her already. She knows how I feel, that I want to be with her. If she picks me back in this recoupling, that means that, yeah, like we both know what we're doing, cool. What does she do? She picks him back, cool. After she picks him back, they then have the conversation where he's then said to her, we've done this, out of everybody, we've done this the cleanest and the best because our connection is natural and we've just been focused on each other and it's all natural and it's all going well. They went together and then they lipsed. In Love Island world, in the villa, in Love Island TV history, lipsing somebody means that, yeah, we go together real bad.
All right. So tell me something. Is there any other indicator that you've seen on Love Island that suggests, yes, we go together, other than us assuming a kiss means they go together?
No, because in Love Island, the stages. So stage 1 is Lem lipsing. Stage 2 is then when you get everybody to help you do some kind of gesture to ask them to be your girlfriend.
So that stage 2 is to ask them to be. This is what I'm. This
No.
is clarity.
No.
So
That's stage 3. Stage 2 is when you're like, yeah. So now, like we're done. Casa more anything, we're done. It's me and you now. Then
Exclusive.
stage 3 is the girlfriend. Yeah.
There we go.
The exclusive.
So the exclusivity hasn't come yet.
Not yet.
No.
But
this is why I was puzzled. You guys
no,
are
but the
going on
lipsing.
like what?
No, but the lipsing is a light exclusivity. It's pre-exclusivity.
This is when you start including other things. This is when it is that you're now saying.
It's not that because how he feels about
Confusion.
everything. It's not because how he feels about
even watch
Molly.
the show, I know
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
he's never conveyed it to any. Only the boys on that day. Yeah, he started talking about boom boom to Catherine. Yeah, when he's with Catherine, he's making out like their hair. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? This is what he's telling her.
He's living in the present.
He's
present with her.
Yeah, he is, but he done that stupid. And again, I told you, I ain't got no problem with him moving on to the next girl because that's fine. But what he done, the way he done it in the challenge was definitely rude. That's the only thing.
Because you have a sweet spot for Catherine.
No, it could
No,
have been anybody. It could have been someone I
that's my
dislike.
issue as well. Even me being a black woman, that's my issue. I feel like
I don't support this. By the way, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't support this.
support what?
This whole.
This is my thing, right? This is my thing, yeah. Because I even hate the idea that they're all trying to be stuck with each other so early. I'm like, how are you not realizing the game? But I guess it's like I'll probably be kicked out the first recoupling because I'm there to test everybody kind of thing. So I'm here for that, but I think it's the way that he went about it. I feel like the challenge is not where you profess your love to somebody else if you've already had that conversation, you lips already. It was disrespectful. And right next to her is... She's better than me, but she was very calm. And I feel like her calmness was so attractive as well.
Yeah?
Because she was just like, do you know what?
I remember you saying on Friday that
What did I say?
she is more peaceful than London girls.
Yes, she's very calm. Whitney, that couldn't have been Whitney.
Whitney's, I'm warming up to Whitney now, though.
I like Whitney. Whitney's good vibes.
I'm warming up to her, man. She seems cool.
I like Whitney. Let's have a black girl with a wig business.
With the big business?
With a wig business. You tried it.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, man. I don't know. The show it's interesting though. I am enjoying it. I can't even lie.
So you want her to get back with Zach?
I think, do you know what it is? No, I do.
Who, Catherine?
No, but not get back as in like, hey, I want to love you, for new bombshell men to come in. Because Catherine is buff. She's going to get men. I also do think that now that they know that stuff is rocky, I think the other guys that fancy are going to pipe up if they fancy her.
I don't know if anyone likes her.
I think Tariq might,
Tariq's a dark horse.
Because he even apologized. He was like, oh, sorry, because he was laughing. Remember he was laughing about the whole
he'll,
Zach thing.
he'll chop her. I
That's
can
true.
tell you he'll chop her, like, definitely. I don't know if he likes her.
To be fair, yeah. He's the new member of Childish.
So you're saying the
Like-
only black guy that likes the buffest black girl is the white guy.
No, Andre likes her as well.
But he has no
Andre's
chance.
dying for it,
But
man.
she likes white guys.
No, she doesn't like white guys. I thought she's playing the game, man. But she's playing it a smart way.
Who? The
Catherine,
one
she
who
has
didn't
to.
get lips?
Yeah, because you know what because my thing is if that was me in that situation, I'm taking Zach back. I'm taking you back until someone better comes in and then you're done. Don't look my way ever again. But that's the thing, because otherwise she's gonna get kicked out. And what use is that? Although when she comes out though, she's gonna get guys. Like
So you want her to tap
the
into a
premium
Nigerian...
guys. Huh?
You want her to tap into a Nigerian bag?
She ain't got to tap into it. It's in there. She's Nigerian. It's not a thing you channel. Non-Nigerians have to channel it.
No, but it doesn't sound to me as though what her first pick was a Nigerian thing.
No, but that's
She running after a white guy?
no, he picked her, remember? And Andre was a little boy. I'm sorry, but heck. Yeah, Andre was not giving. He was a little
I
boy.
think she's in love with Zach.
I know she's definitely in love with him.
That's not a Nigerian thing.
She's not in
They
love
fall
with
in
him.
love so quickly.
No, it depends which one.
But he's not black.
I feel like if he was black and the way he is, I think she would make it more known that she's into him. But I don't think she can look past the whiteness. But this is obviously me projecting and me just contenting.
Is it true that like white women like can't cook properly? So when it is a white woman shows a picture of the way she can cook, everybody goes mad.
White people can't cook.
Oh, was that
Right.
pic that went viral over the weekend?
Yeah.
Of the girl with the jollof and
Yeah,
the chicken.
The
Yeah,
barbecue
yeah.
wings.
Why is it so like? Oh my goodness!
No, because you know what it is, I
It
think
wasn't.
it's,
I just think
it's
it
not
was
that.
what the comments. That thing all went up because what people were saying in the comments. It wasn't about her cooking.
It wasn't about
I don't think
cooking.
anybody cared that.
Because actually, do you know what? Because she was saying how like when she's like she makes Italian dishes, she makes sushi. She said I made sushi the other day and I posted it. So she makes different. She can cook. She's a chef. She's not a chef, but she likes to cook in it. She cooks. But I think
chef.
But I think what's sweet though is when you're dating somebody.
She said,
Because she has hella pictures of her food and they look nice. I will eat her food. But I think what is nice that people compliment is when you're dating someone from like a different culture. Like if I started dating a Jamaican guy and I learned how to cook like all the Jamaican foods, you got to, like I rate that. I would rate me. I would rate anybody who did that. It's about you like dating someone from a different culture and knowing about that and caring enough to cater to their culture. And
That
that's
thing
what it
didn't
is.
go off because she cooked it. It went off because
went off because-
what the guys were saying in
What
the
the guys
bar
saying?
place. This black man chatting shit about
Black girls gotta
black
step
girls,
up.
these are finished now and all that. Like the
Oh,
white girls
seriously,
be
trolling.
cooking, you are done and and then it just went crazy and then it was just all
Okay.
it's very contentious in there. It wasn't really
And she
about
got removed,
it
though.
wasn't really about her.
Yeah, because started getting all her N-word tweets and all that
Oh,
kind of
she
stuff.
she
Like
said nigger.
she said, what did she say? She said, nigger, as
she
in
said nigger.
Niggur. And then someone
Nigeria.
said, I can't get over this. Someone said, so you typed in the A, you typed in the ER, you typed in AH, and not all of that came up void. And you said, let me try UR,
Jeez.
and she done it.
What she say?
It was, I can't remember what it was. It was something I can't remember what it was now. But she used the N-word a few times, and she'd also been cussing black women. And then when someone said to her, like, you can see that black women are being cussed, blah, blah, she's like, I'm not Elon Musk. Take it up with him. Like, I'm not taking my tweet down because of that.
That was fair play to her though. She said people was getting onto her about things that other people are saying.
That's
She's
the
like,
thing,
what the hell's that got to do with me? I
That one
don't
I
make
understood.
Twitter.
I'm sorry, I'm not taking my tweet down. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm not taking my tweet down because, actually, no, I would. But that's different. That's because I'm black. If I was white and I don't understand what it is that black women go through, I can see why I wouldn't. But then they saw all tweets from her cussing black women's hair, cussing the black women look, saying that they're trying to be European because they wear wigs, all that kind of stuff.
She said something about wigs and people was questioning
is
it.
done for tomorrow could easy pass for a Nigerian.
Yeah.
And also she said, where you from, nigga?
What? What's the context behind that one?
This is an old tweet. They got her.
You know what's mad? Some black guy was like, "Oh, I don't feel like she did." That's thinking, "Oh, you are so pathetic." So he was like, "Oh, I don't think she tweeted that because she's like, back in the day, I used to make up tweets with my friends' pages. You know, back in the day, you could quote tweet
Yeah.
and then edit someone's
And
tweet.
then take off.
Yeah. So he was like, "Oh, he thought that someone did that to her." I was thinking,
No, that wasn't
You're
a quote. That was
embarrassing.
just her. That was a plain text.
"It was her, just me,
I said, nigger.
nigger."
She deactivate her account right after that.
Yeah, she deactivated, man.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh, they got her out
That's
there.
what it says.
You
They
know,
got her out of it.
You can't find it. This
Black
tweet
woman,
cannot be
like,
found.
alright. It's too much. It's too much.
It was a lot,
this
man.
way.
She was getting
Get you out.
cooked.
Yeah.
She was getting
Rightfully so, right?
cooked. No.
No, talk to me.
Do you know what it is? I just think I do think that there's some people who they really get upset with like interracial dating.
Yeah.
It's not something that they would do, but they get angry at people that do it.
So the ends doesn't justify the means for you.
What do you mean?
Well, they found out that she was using nigger,
Yeah.
and they got her up. And you said,
Yeah, but you know
so
how
fair.
I feel about old tweets. That was in 2012. The tweets weren't from last year. They weren't from They were 2012. There was a lot of people were saying very, very, very ignorant stuff back then. I'm not. When it
White
comes to
people?
old tweets, a lot of people were doing.
White
A lot of people. No, not necessarily. Because even with black people, a lot of people were using the F word for gay people.
is it?
Where are those tweets now?
What did she say? Where you at, nigga?
And all the
If
all
she's
the
reclaiming the
colorism.
word, that weren't like she wasn't aiming it at no one. It weren't like
Are
she
y'all
called,
on
man.
this?
It would be a song or something.
I don't get it.
Y'all on the
don't-
same hill?
No, but she
I don't give a
just,
fuck that she said that. I'll be honest with you. It don't mean no difference to me.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
she
give a
said
fuck
that.
that she said none of that
Honestly,
shit.
It was 2012.
I don't care.
2012,
Yeah,
2014. It's not that deep.
She could have said
Man.
it 23. I wouldn't give a
But
shit.
why does the year matter?
It doesn't matter. That's why I don't care if it was old or new.
No, it's old, but why does that matter though?
Because for me, because this is my thing, yeah. My
do a
thing is,
poll.
Also,
it's not a reflection of who you can be today.
Also, the question I have is how old was she then as well? Because yeah, it was 2014, but how old was she in 2014?
No, but she looks like she's like 20 in her late 20s now, though.
If she was a child, I might give her a bit of grace. But if she was a
Why though? You are moving like you are caught talking about niggas ain't shit and niggas need to go to hell and all that. She was capping somewhere. She's probably looking for a bread. She said, "Where you at, nigga? Where you at?"
Damn.
She was in a good mood. She sounded jovial. You get what I'm saying?
Because honestly, yeah,
no, you know what it is. I'm not even fussed. Yeah, I'm not even fussed. But I'm trying to push back on the notion that because it was 2014, that she gets a blie. You know what I mean,
yeah, no, I give everyone a blight though. So
Because-
we know like when
Yeah, go on.
when people bring up black men's colorist tweets,
yeah.
I give them a blight.
Okay.
I give anybody if it's in the past
Yeah.
and you were younger then,
Yeah.
your teens, I give you a blight because it was a lot of ignorance then.
But what if you wasn't in your teens?
Yeah. If she was 21
Yeah.
in 2012,
Yeah. Obviously, we
Rightfully
can't find out
out,
how
man.
old she is and how old she was then. But
bro, it's like he's asking Bard something. Then fair enough, do you get what I
definitely trying to
mean?
find out.
But that is true. I think if you were like in your 20s and you should know better by then,
Yeah.
then that's fair. But she gives me like 28. So she actually could be like my age or something, like 28 vibes. And 2012 was like,
That
11
is
years
so
ago?
funny, man.
Wait, Queen of BOE says let things slide, so she's on your side.
Man said,
It's
"Where
gonna
you
be-
at, man?"
oh,
nigga?"
Christy, she was like, yeah, she agrees with the white girl using nigger, and
Yeah, but I
she's-
don't-
She
he's,
said she should be
he's
forgiven.
lying. He's lying.
She just said let
Who-
it
who?
slide.
Christy.
This is what I'm saying. I
she
saw
did. She actually
Christy
did say let things slide. Yeah, but you know what it is though?
She said, "This is the problem with us. We let things slide." That's what
You're a
she's saying.
dickhead.
Yeah.
What is this
Context
sentence?
to that.
There's context. Oh, now you don't want
It wasn't
context.
the same line. I
Context
only saw the
king,
bottom
you
line.
don't
Why
want
you
context.
put this up, Christy?
You're ridiculous. But yeah, man. It is what it is, man. I thought I didn't like the fact that she was getting cooked the way she was getting cooked like that. I didn't think it was nice.
Internet's funny, man.
Because not everyone knows, because not everyone knows how bad vibes can be. So you're just there and I've seen that happen so many times. People just tweet stuff innocently, and next thing they're getting cooked. Like someone can just be like, I remember was it TikTok or something or Twitter, and this girl had like a bag, and she's saved for this bag. This is like her first designer bag kind of thing, and people were like, oh my gosh, she's saved for that. That's a dead bag. People were cooking her. It was so, and then designers started sending her like free handbags.
Oh, wow.
But do you know what I mean? Like some people are not exposed to the bad vibes that is that part of the internet. So when you then get cooked
Twitter
like that,
is bad vibe
it's
central.
worse.
She's too mixed up anyway. She was loving the little limelight. And then
Oh, yeah, she loved it.
Because why are you replying to all these people? I don't talk to people when they talk to me.
And that's another thing.
It's just
So
a
basically,
body.
all the
You
tweets
know
that
what
was
I'm saying?
like,
Oh, she's just still talking to all these people saying stuff. She's I didn't. This, that. You're feeling
But
it,
this
innit?
is-
Like, you're feeling
that's-
it. And
and
now
that's the issue.
the heat's coming. And then you can't stand handing it in the kitchen.
and that's
Yeah.
the issue.
She
She
should have
was
muted that
shaking
tweet
her ass.
and went about her life.
Exactly. She was
Posted
shaking
more
her ass
jollof.
for the black men.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Because the black men, they were like, oh, black girls got step on that. She was liking all them tweets.
Oh,
So
was
you-
she?
Yes. So she was happy that they were like,
She was basking in the glory, innit?
this is it. So when she got out, I said, I wouldn't have done it that way, but I see why you got like that. Damn shame. Now you got to explain to your boyfriend in real life that this is what you were doing on the internet.
I said, where my niggas at? That's so funny.
I said, where my niggas at? Yeah, that was a joke.
It was wild, man. It was wild, but it is what it is. It's Twitter. Another day, another cooking. Let's get into the headlines.
I couldn't believe they got her out there. I thought she was going to be a cook. I thought she was going to be a chef star or something.
Yeah, but
Nigella Lawson.
Nigella.
Yeah, but surely it's a stupid thing to suggest that once is white girls learn how to cook, then it's over for black women. That's not why black men go for white girls, right?
No, but that's the thing. No, but it's not one of the reasons. But the men who say stuff like that, their thing is life with white women is easier, and black women are problems.
But it's normally the men with the footballer.
No, I mean, broke is out here saying on the same.
As
thing.
in they had their face on their profiles.
As in they're normal people.
Yeah.
Yes, they're normal black men that
So
look like that.
do you not buy into those stereotypes like that? Because when people stereotype us, I guess, like, do you actually believe white people can't cook? Like, just across the board?
Of course not.
Not across the board, no.
No, they can definitely cook.
Okay.
Wait, you're talking about cultural dishes, as in your own culture.
Sorry, what? No.
The rice and peas.
No. What?
Some girls
Say that again, what do you
But
mean?
it's not commonplace.
Their own culture or my own culture?
Your own culture.
So
It's
do you
not
think
commonplace.
white person can chef up a banging Caribbean meal, basically?
I don't know bare about people that can do that.
No, I know you know that some do, but it's not a thing.
It's
Yeah,
not-
but
it's not a
I wasn't
common
talking
narrative.
about culture. I get what you're saying about cultural dishes, but people say that just cook like across the board, like they ain't even got like no white bag to get into or something.
No,
like
they
that.
can cook. I think the notion is they don't use seasoning. They don't use a lot of seasoning. But
Yeah,
they
so
can definitely cook. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah,
But
but
then-
then English people can't cook.
This is it. Because so basically,
Well, when you say a
technically,
lot, you talking about the average Joe? What are you talking about? Like, are there?
So in primary school, I went to a few white friends' houses,
Yeah.
and you would get the
them
chicken
ready
fingers
made.
and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fish fingers and whatnot, and they get the gravy.
Oh, oven food and thing.
pesto. Yeah.
Yeah, but that might not be their everyday bag. Innit?
And then Sunday you will get the roast, right? So you get the not roast done up like It's just bang the carrots, the potatoes.
in the oven. Yeah.
Yeah. Even the chicken is just the salt and pepper, maybe a little thyme.
Someone did say to me that the flavor comes from
Rosemary,
the carrots and stuff, and I said, "Gosh,
Carrots are sweet though.
yeah, but there's no flavor in chicken. It's a whole ass chicken, and you're telling me the flavor for this chicken is going to come from the carrots."
Yeah, but I've also
Say
obviously
that again.
Basically, someone said to me the reason why they justify not using because you know when they do the whole there's too much salt in seasoning,
Yeah.
and they said the flavor when the meat comes from the vegetables that accompany it.
Veg.
I said,
I
okay.
said from the carrots, you know,
I said,
and the broccoli.
I could be down bad. I would die before I eat from your
Impossible.
house. Nasty.
yeah.
Because technically, what they do is cook. An act of making a meal is cooking, but because I define cooking as in terms of flavor, all that stuff, for me, they can't
Yeah.
cook.
So are you talking about cooking from scratch, as in like raw ingredients, as opposed to, you know,
Like a ready-made meal.
ready-made? Or for example, let's say you're making a bolognese, rather than having like a domi or a ragu sauce, you would make your own. Is that what you mean? What you define as being able to cook?
As in me, as a black man.
Just across the board? No. Across the board. Do you define being able to cook as someone who can make their own sauces from ingredients or?
Yeah, cooking outside of oven stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
When I say oven stuff, I'm not talking about even when you prepared, you can put it in the oven and you can get certain types
Yeah,
of
oven
dishes
stuff.
and whatnot.
Oven stuff is to
I'm
me
talking about,
that isn't
like,
cooking.
Out the
Yeah.
packet, slap it in the
Oven
oven.
is
warming
not
it up.
cooking. Yeah, you just put stuff in the oven. You just time it and then that's it.
Then again, some people burn it, so
I mean, you can do a lot of stuff in the oven.
Yeah.
And I'm not suggesting that oven cooking is not cooking, because 100% you can
No,
cook in the oven.
I know what you mean by that though. In terms of you buy something from Iceland and you just dash it. You just dash the burgers in the oven and then that's it.
No, it might be a class thing.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot to that. There's definitely class for chicken dippers and golden nuggets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the fact that when it is that you
Love a chicken
see
dipper.
a white girl our age, I guess, on the timeline, chefing it up, everybody's like, oh my goodness. It's because
Yeah,
it's
but
not a
why?
common thing. As in our cultural dishes.
yeah,
It's
because
not a
it's
common
not
thing.
common.
Yeah,
It's like if
yeah.
I started making sushi, I expect Japanese people to go mad because oh my gosh, like this Nigerian girl is making. It's that. Do you get what I mean? But
I don't
but
know
I
if
do
it's
think
because I
with
grew
black
up in
people,
Hackney or something like that, but like, man's like, I don't know, bare white people that like try and do that shit.
You have probably grown up with a lot of white women that love Black Willy.
All right.
Yeah, so
And they have taken the time to basically try to keep the black man in the house. So he likes the food.
And so
He doesn't want to go over there. In fact, you don't want him to go over there. So you cook it so he stays there.
fair play.
Yeah, they need the tools for the arsenal. And sometimes when they even do it, it's still not the waviest. It's still not reaching that level of, yeah, you've been here before. That's to me anyway.
Do you know what I like? But I always appreciate the effort though. Because I know like even sometimes there was a girl, I think, was it TikTok, she was getting cooked. But basically her man, he's Nigerian, but like he hasn't got any family here basically. And they've been together or whatever. And she said how he was always like talking about like craving like Nigerian food or whatever. And she went on her out of her way. She was watching YouTube videos and all that stuff to try and like cook, try and make, jollof rice and whatever for him. And I just thought it was the sweetest thing. Obviously, people were in the comments, TikTok is ruthless. People are cussing the fact that it doesn't look nice, it's this and that, whatever. But I feel like that effort is beautiful, man. I appreciate that. I do that for my partner. But yeah.
What if you so like you so like if you date like if you're dating a Chinese man, you're gonna go and learn the traditional.
Yeah, 'cause I feel like that's what you should in a partnership. Like, you know what I mean? It's stuff that makes you happy. It brings good memories for you. Like I always go out of my way to make my partner like happy in terms of things that are meaningful to you. So if I know, like, say his family is not at home, like family's back in China or whatever, and he's craving like a particular dish, I will speak to his mum and be like, okay, can you tell me how to do? Can you walk me through it? Da, da, da. Listen, I love a girl. Once you activate that, I'm telling you what I would do. Actually, there is telling. But yeah, I think it's sweet, man. Big up all the non-Nigerian girls who are cooking for the man. Why are you smiling at me like that?
Oh, you're just advocating for a different type of love,
What kind of love is that?
the alternative.
What alternative? Chinese love. What's alternative love? Do you know what you're talking about?
No, just that term Chinese love just got me.
Oh.
I wasn't even following nothing, but Chinese love just tickled me.
What love, please?
I think it's really dope that people make the effort, 100%.
Would you make the effort?
If I married a Chinese girl,
If you married a Nigerian girl, for example.
of course. I mean, I told you my jollof bangs. I can't continue saying it because you just say, all right, make it. Then I'll
Have
see.
you brought me
No.
a thing so I can stop rolling my
I
eyes?
haven't brought you anything from Trinidad, but yet you seem to believe that I might be able
because
to
you're
cook. I talk a big game.
Yeah, but to be fair though. No, but to be fair, I think, do you know what it is? I just let you, because I can't really cuss you on your cultural foods, innit? Because you cuss me back. So I just let you have the Trinidad dishes. Because what I know.
Yeah.
But when it's obviously things that I do know.
I wouldn't claim that I could make it better than.
No, because you do talk a big. No, but you talk a big game when it comes to cooking anyway, and I hear you, but I don't hear you because I'm yet to try them.
First time I made it, it was terrible. It was more like
The jollof.
paella.
Yeah. You gotta get the ratio of.
Yeah, but it
Everything right.
tasted like jollof. Do you understand?
Yes, that is possible.
Yeah. And then
'Cause
I
it's
just
about the flavour.
refined it. I remember it was in Rumford when Steve and I were living together, and he's like, "Oh my goodness, this tastes exactly like." I said, "Yeah, but consistency, I'm not happy with it." And when I cook
Soupy.
food, it wasn't soup. When I cook food, I don't like to basically give it to people if it's not exactly how I want it to be.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because I can't be. This is how you
can't
come
be-
mark
yeah,
because you may never.
yeah. I would never
you'll
trust you
eat from
again.
me Yeah.
I would never trust you again.
So because it's just both of us, we nyammed it, and then I was like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna make it better." The next day, I had to do it.
Talk your shit.
Yeah.
Adekunle, well done.
Yeah, but there was a whole period, maybe a year and a bit ago, maybe a year and 2 months, where I was just eating jollof rice and grilled chicken from outside.
Is it?
Yeah. And the jollof, whew,
I would like to taste it. You keep telling me, and I don't know what that's supposed to do for me.
yeah.
I hope the next time you bring it up is because it's in front of me to taste.
Yeah, we did say come summer, we'd bring a dish each.
Oh yeah,
Bring a dish into work day.
We did say something.
Not
like
me that I'm
innit?
tasting it. I'm done bringing nothing in here.
You're not gonna bring anything? You're gonna bring your mom's meat pies?
No, I'll bring some cake. I'll make some cake actually.
No, this isn't how it works. Wait, have you've
I don't wanna make
you've
nothing,
boasted
man.
before about cooking?
I don't boast about nothing.
Yeah, you say I'll cook for my man.
Yeah, that's not
I keep him
boasting.
fed.
I said, yeah, I love to feed my man. That's one of my love languages, I've discovered.
Also, he doesn't like the food. He just
Oh no, he loved it.
so you cook
It's-
nice.
I do.
There you go. Bring a dish
But-
in then.
I'd rather not.
To be honest,
I just
you
want to
could
taste the
get
food.
mummy to do it and just bring it and then pass it off as that.
Yeah, but it might be uncultured of me to ask that.
People don't know this inside joke.
They don't need to. They might get back to her. Okay, I think we should bring a dish into work day, except Iman though. I ain't nothing vegan.
He doesn't cook.
He says he does something. He chose some mushrooms and
Does
stuff
he come
sometimes.
across a guy who cooks? Does he come across how it is he's been talking about gender roles and whatnot? Does he come across like he's in the kitchen chefing it up?
I've seen him on the story cooking before, unless he's pretending.
As in
He's pretending.
preparing lentils?
Preparing
Like a
Oh,
salad?
the mushroom, like,
no,
nice
the
like
whole-
mushrooms.
I've seen him
and...
filming the process of different things.
I don't watch his story, so I don't know about it. So
I've
this
seen-
is
I've
news
seen
to
him-
me.
I've seen him before,
So
yeah, yeah.
what
Yeah, I've
was he
seen it.
prepared?
Just
The
the
vegan
vegan
meals,
stuff.
vegetables.
Whatever's there.
I will say though, his plate always.
Whatever the vegan
Wait,
meat.
wait, so you've seen him in the pots?
I've seen him filming
Sizzle.
the stove. It might be his wife, and then he just comes.
And then he just comes and
after
does
he
that.
films it, but I've seen it.
All right, so you haven't seen him cooking.
No, but I believe that he's
No,
one
I
cooking.
haven't seen him put the camera here while he's over here.
And
doing
he's
this,
saying, "Hey,
no.
guys."
This dude,
Let me
you're,
tell you-
you're not telling me something that I don't know about.
Okay,
right?
can I tell you? I believe that he's the one cooking it. I'll tell you why he's the one cooking it. Because women care about presentation. Emmanuel doesn't.
What did you see him cooking that looked like shit?
I didn't say look like shit.
That's what you're saying.
I didn't say that. I just said.
What did you see him
No, but
cooking?
men don't typically. Some men don't typically care about presentation when it comes to the plate.
What was it?
So I've seen him like doing the vegetables and stuff like you were saying, and then he just has on the plate and disappears on the plate after. And it's got like other, meat alternatives and all that kind of stuff on there.
All right. So if a man is a vegan, right, and he's a chef, I'm expecting it to taste nice.
But he's not a chef though.
How can you be a chef and you're a vegan? What do you even cook? Like, that's whack. I ain't got no respect for no vegan chef. Anyway, I'll tell you that. Sorry.
There are a lot of things you could
You're
do with
not.
an aubergine.
Oh, dear.
That's bar up.
Wait, no, it's not. It's not because that's my favorite dish, right? Danielle took me to a Japanese spot where there was miso paste and aubergine, something or the other. And I'm telling you, I can eat that. I was very hungry, obviously. But the flavors that were banging in my mouth, it was nice.
Yeah, I'm not respecting vegan cooks, man. 'Cause
The
you ain't
flavour's
cooking
bursting
that.
in
You
your
ain't cooking
mouth.
that. You ain't cooking that.
I think it's because you're thinking the amount of times they look to basically replicate normal
Yeah,
dishes. with
man.
that. But that's not what this Japanese
Talking
restaurant
about
was
the
doing.
chicken drumstick, but it's really cauliflower.
That's not what
Don't
it's.
piss me
that's
off.
not the way they're doing. And when it is you get cabbage, and you grill it or something like that. Oh, that is nice.
That's
and
what they
again,
do.
the Japanese thing.
That's what they do, and then
Nice.
they shape it to look like a chicken wing.
No, that's
They're
not what I'm
wrapping the
saying.
cabbage around the stick and keep wrapping it around the stick and then paint it. Talking about it's chicken.
That's
it's
not
just
what I'm
chicken
saying.
leg.
That's not what they were doing. That's not what they were
Right.
Pisses
doing.
talking
me off. You know
about
the video I'm
cook.
talking
What
about.
did
It
you cook?
pisses me off, and they fry it. Stupid. It really winds me up, you know.
Wait a minute. Doubles surely is vegan.
That was what?
Doubles in Trinidad. It's like a chickpea thingamajiggy wrapped in some baps, some bread. I've shown you before.
No, you haven't.
Some pastry. I've shown you before.
Okay.
That's vegan.
I don't
And if
remember.
that's vegan, 100% you guys could be
But you can't
vegan.
live off
If you
doubles for the
just
rest
eat
of your
that.
life.
I can live off doubles for the rest of my life.
No, you will not.
I can live off doubles for the rest of my life.
You can't. Okay. All right.
You haven't tasted doubles. That's
I
what you're
accept
saying.
you.
Now. To be honest, it's so great because my auntie called me on my auntie in Trinidad, the one that talks to me the most. Right? That's our thing.
We didn't need all of that context.
No,
for it.
it's because I have different aunties, so it's weird for somebody to know I have different aunties. I only say my auntie, Auntie Daphne. Shout out.
Why would it be weird
Just
to have
listen,
different
just listen.
aunties?
Huh?
Everyone. Why would it be weird to have different aunties?
But I haven't mentioned it. I've only mentioned my auntie. The ones who I have more than one, so it's a bit rude.
Okay.
How?
Like, they don't know. You're talking about them. It makes no difference to them.
My my mind is messed up. Anyway, so
You're gonna tell me that.
she called me and said, "What do you want Daddy to bring back?"
Yeah.
Right? Because Daddy's in Trinidad. He's been gone for a couple months. And I told her, bring up some roti, some doubles, a Naparima Girls Cookbook. There. Danielle wants one. It's the best West Indian cookbook, hands down.
Yeah.
Anything that you want to cook in the West Indies that's legit, wavy, that cookbook will serve you nice.
Is that Amazon Prime?
It's not on Amazon. You can only get it in Trinidad.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Is it
The
just
rumour culture.
Trinidadian dishes?
No, West Indies.
I might
So
have
how
to
do
look through
they?
it.
How do they know about the other stuff? Are they just Trinidadian?
Well read.
Who's just Trinidadian?
Who wrote the
author.
book? The author.
No, I didn't say that. I said you can only get it in Trinidad.
Okay. What, literally?
You could probably be in Jamaica and order it, but but it's the best cookbook. And obviously, I haven't checked other cookbooks. I'm just saying anything.
We say Auntie Mama's?
That's Ghanaian. The one on the left. What is it? Multicultural cuisine of
Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, and the
Caribbean. See how he says it in small? But it's legit. That's where is I learned the whole rice and peas.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's like rice and peas by trial and error, bro. I made some peng rice and peas the other day. Oh God.
Yeah?
Slap.
Yeah? That means it's not normally peng.
No, don't mean that. It just means the last batch I made was sensational.
Do you eat it the same day?
Yeah, it's always
Doesn't
better.
taste
It's
best.
always better the day after that.
Yeah. It really is.
Yeah.
That's when you know that was a wave you want. All right. And I like to get it when it is it's not just a hint of like red or from the beans. Like it's okay. It's coloured.
Burgundy.
Yeah.
Maybe you can use a bit of the brown, just a tad bit.
Okay.
No,
what I'm saying is that
it helps.
yeah. But I guess some people wash off the beans completely and
Nah, you need it.
And
You need it to be red.
100%.
You need to be sitting in there. You need to be red. It needs to look like a red pea soup. You get me? That kind of colour. I mean, you put the rice in there.
this is it.
Yeah.
What coconut milk do you use though?
What cooking book?
Coconut milk do you normally use?
I use coconut cream
Okay.
from the same brand. Is it Duns River maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I use in the block. I don't use the coconut milk. I use coconut cream.
Okay.
Just chop it in half and put
So
a big,
it's
put a big
water
block
that you
in there.
basically look to make the.
The,
Because some people just use the coconut milk and they use
Oh.
the cream, but you use the coconut cream and then put water.
maybe if I need a little bit of water, because I put enough. Yeah, you just add it in it we'll have it in there. Have a little juice in there from when you've been soaking up and cooking up the peas from the night before. Add my coconut cream in there, so we'll add. And if I need a bit more thing, I'll just put water. I won't use milk though. I don't use the milk.
Okay. All right. So
I'm gonna try it with the milk though. See what you're saying. Actually, is that your thing?
no, I use it with the milk and the cream.
Oh, you double up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I need it. That milky thing. Sorry. So you're gonna taste doubles, and then you tell me after you eat these doubles if it is you can survive on doubles alone.
Is this the doubles that's got dairy in it?
The devil that has got dairy?
I just heard you guys talking about milk. I can't have milk.
No, doubles.
What's the ingredients of doubles?
I just told you.
No, you didn't.
I did. I said chickpeas, and I said it's wrapped in a pastry, it's not
like
like
bread.
roti, but it's soft and it melts in your mouth.
Okay.
Do you want to see a picture again? Because I've shown you this before, and it has tamarind sauce in it. Oh my goodness! What?
Not just look at you getting started, guy.
Oh, it's amazing. It is amazing. And I told you all a story that every time people are the lunchtime comes, all of them are in their suits and whatnot, just in a line in front of the doubles man's.
Trinidad?
Yeah.
Oh.
In front of the doubles man's stall, and if you want 6 doubles, you can't order 6 doubles and they give you 6 doubles.
What did they get you?
They will give you one, and you go to the back of the line, get there, another one, and you're just
Excuse me,
standing
that's
there.
the system in Trinidad.
If you're eating it for lunch, 100%.
Is it big?
No, bear in mind, it's since I was last there, you probably did a bit more official, so you can take it away.
Can you get up on the screen for me, please?
Doubles.
Yeah.
Because, excuse me, you can't put me on a by force diet. What if I can't eat 6 right now, right here?
No, you can if you're taking it away. But normally, it's a lime and a munch type thing.
Oh, what's that
It's a
chickpeas and
social
thing?
activity. What?
You show me that chickpeas
This
and
is
thing.
doubles.
Nom.
What is
Huh.
it?
Looks like
you showed me this.
This here proper represents the melt in your mouth
is it
type.
crispy?
No, it's not crispy.
This is probably like Asian food, isn't it?
It looks like
It is.
what's it
It's from
called?
India.
What is that chickpeas and thing?
What's that bread that they
Is that
use?
just chickpeas and thing? Okay, now this ain't my story. I hate
No,
chickpeas.
it is like
I
naan.
hear what you're saying.
It's like naan bread.
I got beef with chickpeas. I hate that. All
I
that stuff.
hear
I'm not on
what you're saying. When you eat it, then say, Brent, don't ever give this to me again.
But he knows he doesn't like chickpeas.
No, listen carefully. I know what you're saying, as in, I don't want to mess with this, 100%. I just want you to taste it and then say, don't ever give this to me again. Because I believe your mind will be changed once it is that you eat this.
Okay.
That's a big belief.
Fair
boy.
play. What, you gonna make it then, yeah?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is something I've never tried doing yet.
Oh, so how are we getting it from us? Oh,
I
I'm
told
definitely
you,
bringing it.
Yes.
Yeah, but then, how long is the flight from Trinidad to here?
It's less than a day.
Isn't it gonna get all soft and stuff?
No, it's frozen. And then, what are you talking about?
Don't ask what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I don't know what you're talking
know
about.
exactly-
Are you
How has it been
suggesting it's going to
transported?
go off by the time it
Yes.
What?
Don't ask. Excuse me. What's going on here? Don't ask me what as if this is my cultural food. If you ask me anything about Nigerian food, I'll tell you. But does it come frozen? Or isn't it made fresh?
It's made
So
fresh.
Auntie
but
Daphne is gonna make it
It needs to be
fresh.
frozen in order to basically transport.
But isn't it? How are we gonna reheat it?
Don't worry about that.
I'm worried. How are we gonna reheat it? It's a simple question.
It's not a stupid question.
I said it's a
You
simple
let
question.
it-
I would never call my
You
question
let it
stupid.
de-thaw, right?
Okay.
and then you put it in the...
Oven?
To be honest, I don't want to put anything in the oven. I'll wrap it probably in maybe some grease-proof paper
Yeah.
and then warm it up so that it doesn't
what?
it doesn't dry up the pastry.
In the microwave or air fryer?
I'm not gonna put it in the air fryer.
Because I don't like soggy stuff.
Then you're not gonna like this.
This is it. This is what I'm getting to.
Alright, you're not
'Cause
gonna
that shit
like
looks soggy
this.
to me.
It's lost in you.
I
It's not
really
gonna
do.
like
I don't like soggy
this.
food.
So you eat roti and curry and thing.
So I thought roti was a wrap. When you showed us your roti, I said, oh,
You can make roti wrap, but that wasn't its starting place. When it is that the white people started coming, they're like, ooh, make it more palatable for them, make it like a sandwich.
don't look at me like I'm the enemy. I'm on
just
your
saying,
side.
you said that you
I'm
don't
black
know
like
how
you.
to eat
Rotis aren't nang, so if that's the case, big up the white people then.
Can
man,
you
'cause they-
put on the
they
roti
got it
wrap,
right.
please?
You talking about wrap?
Yeah, the rotis
like
are
a
cold.
sandwich.
Yeah,
Not like a sandwich,
put
it's
up
a
roti
roti.
wrap, please. Can you put up a roti
It's
wrap?
a sandwich, it's a roti.
Can you put up a roti wrap, please?
I know what it looks like.
I want to know what it looks like, please. Thank you.
Your
All of
mum-
that just to
your
find
mum
out I
may
can't
have been
eat
onto
this.
something.
What you say?
I ain't repeating that.
No, I want to know. What did you say?
No chance. No, but that's just all like loose. That's just like loose bread.
Sorry. I mean, maybe I should type fajita or something.
Fajita. First of all,
Fajita.
the J is
Sorry,
silent.
fajita. It's not my culture. But thank you
You
for
should still
correcting
know.
me. Fajita.
Okay.
The Mexican way.
What, roti the Mexican way?
No, that's what you guys call wrap, right?
I don't know what I've eaten, man. I don't know, man. I think I might actually have to have a Jamaican man.
See, rotis
or
don't.
Caribbean
I've
man
never
to
seen
switch up
rotis
my
don't forward like that.
palate.
Rotis don't forward like that though.
Yes, I don't think I've had a roti then. I think I've just had a wrap and they've called it
Yeah,
roti.
these are just wraps.
Can roti be the ingredients as well sometimes? Or maybe, do you mean? I don't know. I know I've had a roti wrap. But when you show me what your
Can't you
roti
type
is,
like
I
a
said,
Caribbean one? Like we need that one you
Type
get
in
from the
Jamaican.
roti shop. What's the roti shop in Northwest called? Type in them, ain't they got their images of their thing?
This is how you normally eat roti.
Oh, loose.
Proper, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you. No, I'm with you. I could consume it like that. It wouldn't make a difference to me, but I
That's
like
how
it.
it's supposed to be consumed. The wrap is let's modernize this because all these white people
Yeah, but then it
can't
doesn't-
eat with their hands.
yeah, but it doesn't look like.
But you can understand this.
No, but it
Nom, 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 nom.
doesn't. That's your business. It doesn't look like they're using the same roti as you're using over here.
This is bus up shot. So the plain roti isn't bus up like this. It's plain, like a naan bread.
So can
type
you bust
thing.
up shot anything?
Bear stuff shirt? Yeah, you can bash
Can you?
anything you want up, but it doesn't have the same effect, no.
Okay, because
And you can't bust up roti with peas in it with jeera. Roti with peas. Ooh. The day after, you can put that on the platen and you can just put some butter on it and you can just eat it like that.
do you know what I find so fascinating how every culture has their own foods and it's just wild. Like it's so interesting to me.
Accents are more interesting to me.
The texture of the roti is.
I find it
so
fascinating that
You're
we
a
haven't done the
sicko.
first headlines yet.
I was gonna say, what are we doing about topic of the day?
I'm thinking, right, is this like
Should
a
we say this is topic of the
topic of
day?
the day adjacent because we are behind.
We might as well just pod till
Yeah,
10 and go
see?
home.
We ain't
10:30.
start- we
Let's
ain't
just
start
pod
the
till
show,
half
you know?
10.
We haven't.
Forget the headlines. Let's just pod till 10:30 and cut, man.
Like,
Because we're
legit.
moving crazy
Do you have like a
today.
different plan?
We don't have to do the topic of the day.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, man, we're talking about roti and food. It's almost 10 o'clock.
Imagine changed the topic of the day last minute. With what loyalty and friendship. But then you changed it to, do you have imposter syndrome?
Oh.
What?
No, the Monday. Read the room, bro. Read the room. Imposter syndrome. I ain't got time for that. All right. So, what are we doing then?
Can you imagine you touching down? We're not doing top of it. Touching down in
Oh,
Jamaica.
no, that was not what I meant. Because he said we should pod. And I was like,
No. Don't listen to what he said. We still have to read the headlines because this is our main purpose.
It's a newscast.
Yeah. So just imagine you've touched down in Jamaica, right? You've just come from you've just come from London. They're talking a certain way, right? You've touched down in Jamaica, and they're all talking completely different, right?
So lit.
And you stayed there for a while. Yeah. You stayed there for a while, maybe a year or two, and you're now sounding like them. Don't you find that's weird?
I think it's sick. I think it's amazing.
Like language is full stop.
My friend basically said that she was going to do this thing, and I thought, oh, I might do that to my kids as well. She basically was going to, she's going to raise her kids with Australian accents.
Why?
What? These are friends you keep, yeah?
Yes. Because I was like, this is sick. I might do this. She's going to raise her kids with Australian accents here. They're going to be raised to believe this is how they should speak. Obviously, they're going to adopt that accent or whatever. The one day they're going to come from school, and she's going to be in a British accent, and she'll be like, why are you talking like that? I think that's the
black?
best thing ever. Yeah, it's Nigerian like me. It's my girl.
She's quirky.
Go crazy.
She's fun. And I was like, do you know what? This is cool. This is something I'll probably do.
It's not.
That is a long-winded plan. Because how many years you got to do that?
Just a few.
And then she has to speak in the Australian accent at home for them to adopt it.
I think it'd be so flipping lit. I want to
She's
play
got to make
pranks with
them
my kids.
only watch Australian TV.
Australian TV, everything they know is Australian. They come in one
It
day.
wouldn't work though. School kill them. School kills
Oh,
them.
yeah,
Once
that's
you
true,
once you put your kids out into school, all the outside influences that you don't want,
done.
they're
You
just
see?
there. You can't do nothing about it.
Plan's done.
That's true, actually. But you know, I do want to do that. My kids, I want them to learn different languages. They're gonna learn Mandarin, Spanish, German, French. Because kids at that age, they
Can I tell you
all of
something?
them.
Unless you're gonna like pay and
Yeah.
put them in classes and just
Yeah.
keep them going weekly,
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen if you can't speak the language.
No, I'm gonna learn that.
So you're gonna have to learn yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn. I can't have my kids bitching about me. So them wash the dishes. They're like, oh, excuse me. I need to know what you're saying. But I would learn the language as well. But then not all of them. Like, I haven't got time for all of that. But I will have them, and they'll have tutors because kids at that age can learn so much. What was that?
No.
That was F off in Yoruba. So I wasn't being racist.
Oh, was that?
Yeah.
What did you say?
You're lying. That wasn't.
I can't say it again.
That definitely wasn't
It's
Yoruba.
appropriate for me to swear.
No, but what was it?
It was F off in
No,
Yoruba.
but what does it sound like?
I can't say it again.
Why?
I just don't want to. I feel a lot of pressure.
Because you can't.
I feel a lot of pressure. I get shy.
I don't think you can basically learn all them languages alongside your child.
No, not all of them. I'm going to pick the ones that's most important to me.
I still don't think that you will do it.
Really? Why not? I could learn. I could start learning before I have
Maybe I'm
kids.
being a hater.
It's one thing I want to do it next year. I'm going to start next year. Like, start learning new languages. It's harder for adults though, but as kids they learn so much. But I think it's honestly so cool. I was living a guy I was listening to on Iswiss. I said what I said podcast, and he's Lebanese. His family's Lebanese, but they've always lived in Nigeria. But like Nigeria is all he knows. Like, and my mind was so blown by it because like he's got like a Nigerian. You can hear the Nigerian in him, but that's all he's ever known. I was like, I think that's so cool.
So I'm really the topic of the day.
What?
I'm really the topic of the day. Why is it so depressing, bro?
What? Let me see what's going on in there.
Let me see what it would have
Because
been.
he's sick, that's why. So
No, just read the first two bullet points. It's like,
I even
fam,
think he's sleeping.
what type of
No, he's
music-
not. He was
It's in the chat.
Oh, he's in the chat.
What, no, he was in there to tell us that. You remember when I was talking about racism, and the ages. He was there to tell us that some communities.
He was there talking about veganism, his cooking. He's been there.
Oh, you saying that he
First, I'm
was
always
cooking
thinking,
vegan
what's
dishes?
Why do you think it happens? It's like a therapy session.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
tell
saying.
you.
What is imposter syndrome anyway?
When you don't think you're good enough for something.
Hmm?
You can't relate. You can't relate so much that you don't realize whatever it is I'm explaining to you, you're not gonna get it.
Okay. So
But when you don't think that you deserve something or you don't feel like you're good enough for something.
I don't think I'm worthy of love.
Oh, Marks, that's deep.
Come on, man. Get the violins out, Brent.
I didn't hear what
You ain't got
said.
nothing but
Ain't got nothing for me.
then
You can
number a little
call.
bit straight in.
Yeah. Remind me to have to change the sound effects, man, or add to it.
Do you really believe that? Do you really believe that? You're just podding.
There's a little truth in there.
From what? From who though? In general or like romantically?
Romantically.
Actually, let me not dismiss how you feel. That's interesting. You think that, but why is that? Do you feel like it's because do you feel like you give love?
I feel like, yeah, this is way heavier than I signed up for. So I don't wanna...
That's fair. But you know me well enough to now bring this up at a later date in private.
Okay, we can do it.
So we'll just talk about this. I'm not letting that go. All right. Well, let's breeze through these. Let's get into what's called headlines.
And yes, roti is like an Indian dish, but when it is they touch down into West Indies, they they don't associate with their home quickly.
What do you mean? They forget.
They don't-
They say
don't-
they say they're Trinidad, not.
Yeah. They
Okay.
don't like people say that you're Indian from India. No. Trinidad.
See, I was confused. Yeah, it's only like late in my life I clocked it because you only like you see the coolie things and that, yeah, and the coolie things are length and that. But a lot of them, yeah, some of them, I'm not even like I thought they were all black. If that makes sense.
Okay.
But some of them ain't. Some of them are like just
That's-
Asian, innit?
Oh,
But
you're
they're
talking
from
about
Trinidad.
Douglas, mixed between black and Indian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a thing? No, it's called Dogla.
Douglas.
Yeah, so we call them the coolies. Yeah, so the coolie things.
In Trinidad, that's
Yeah, but I've bucked some coolie things that are
Slur.
when you take them in and you look,
It's a slur, yeah.
they're just proper Indian,
coolie.
almost. Okay, yeah, like I'm saying, like there's not like a lot of like black in there. Like there's they're actually Asian, innit? Really.
Sorry,
I didn't understand that. I didn't understand how much you got colonized and thing in it, like the how it goes in it. So I didn't know.
You know, Indians
how
were there
deep it goes.
before black people.
Huh?
Indians were in Trinidad before black people.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know
How
that
did people
either.
get it then?
Yeah. We were carted to the West Indies. We were shipped.
From
Africa.
damn. First of all,
No, but it's a big thing. The transatlantic.
is that
It's a big thing.
I'm just making sure that you know your history. Yeah. So if you want me to ask you questions,
Yeah.
don't be, all judgy when you're answering.
No,
the
not at all. Not
answers.
at all. Not at all. Not at all.
I have more questions, but I'm not going to ask because you're not receptive to them. Let's
I
get
would
into
be
headlines.
receptive to them.
No, you're not.
What you talking about?
I'm talking about what I'm talking
here.
about.
I'm here.
That's fantastic.
This is why I connect so much to the when you guys talking about America and the annex and the racism. I have a different lived experience than British people. Do you understand? My genealogy, my lineage, it's akin to the Americans. Do you understand? Not British people at all.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah, man. Is that one of the questions you're gonna ask?
No,
Go on, ask.
I'm asking nothing. You've set the tone for this relationship. Let's get into our headlines.
And no, it's not cap that Indians were there before black people. It's
Someone say it was
legit.
cap.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's because. Never mind. That's good.
No, say it.
No, as in the reason as to why it is that white people moved away from Indians and then moved to black people.
Yeah.
It's because they refused to do what it is
Oh,
that
okay,
they
what
needed
it-
to do, and
Yeah. What they brought them there for.
they call them lazy, and Indian people refuse to basically pick the cotton. That doesn't work if it is that you need cotton picked. And
Why
they
do they do
weren't
that?
as strong as black people. They weathering and whatnot, wilting and that.
That's good. The MPs investigating whether
That's why
Boris
you have
Johnson.
so many Indians in Trinidad, in the West Indies, full stop, because of that.
But then, okay, fair enough.
Yes, it's like half in Trinidad, and they didn't.
So they just let
didn't
them
volunteer
not
to come over.
I need to go. I'm missing the trick, man. I actually need to go Trinidad.
So they just
I'd
let
be
them
in
not
my
pick
element
cotton.
in there.
Now it's a bit different because for the last 10, 15 years, they had a lot of South Americans coming over, and there's been a lot of mixing since. The blends over there is different now.
The levels in Trinidad are leng. Someone asks me, there's some Twitter page that just
You
posts
see
like
all the
Trinidad
videos,
things.
yeah?
Someone asks me in them all the time. They're just clean. I'm saying, why ain't I been there yet?
I hear that.
I'm taking a piss.
I hear that.
So, actually, man. Okay, so MPs investigating whether Boris Johnson misled Parliament about lockdown parties in Downing Street will meet on Monday to conclude the inquiry. Mr. Johnson resigned as an MP dramatically on Friday after he was sent an advance copy of the Privileges Committee report. The former Prime Minister described the committee as a kangaroo court trying to drive him out of Parliament. The report will be finalised today and is likely to be published this week. For almost 1 year, the 7-person committee, a majority of whom are Conservatives, have been considering whether Mr. Johnson lied in the Commons about breaches of COVID rules in government. In the wake of Mr. Johnson's sudden and angry resignation, a spokesperson for the panel insisted it would continue with its work and would publish the conclusions promptly. The committee had been preparing to recommend suspending Mr. Johnson as an MP for 10 days or more. The BBC was told a threshold which would have resulted in a recall petition among his constituents and a potential by-election. But even if the MPs had recommended this, the full House of Commons would have had to approve their punishment. By resigning, the former Prime Minister has avoided a sanction, although the committee is still able to add to the criticism in its reports. Does that mean he can't really run for Prime Minister now? Because he's not an MP anymore. So I guess that's that, isn't it? And then let's go to Scotland. I hope she's in Scotland. But Nicola Sturgeon has been released without charge pending further investigations after being arrested by police. Scotland's former First Minister was arrested in connection with the ongoing investigation into the SNP's funding and finances at 10:09 on Sunday. After being questioned by detectives, she was released from custody at 5:24 p.m. She has since released a statement saying, "I know beyond doubt that I am innocent of any wrongdoing." Police said a report will be sent to the Crown Office and Fiscal Service. The force has been investigating for the past 2 years what happened to £660,000 of donations given to SNP by independence activists for use in the future independence referendum campaign. Officers had been able to question Ms. Sturgeon for a maximum of 12 hours before deciding whether to charge her with a crime or release her while they carry out further inquiries. A suspect released pending further investigations can be rearrested at a later date. Ms. Sturgeon published a statement on Twitter shortly after police confirmed her release. She said, "To find myself in the situation I did today, when I am certain I have committed no offence, is both a shock and deeply distressing." And our last headline takes us to Kenya. And actually, it's not our last headline. I'm going to go to the next ones as well. So Kenya, trigger warning here. Romania has recalled its ambassador to Kenya and apologized after he compared Africans to monkeys. Dragos Tigao made the comments during a meeting at a UN building in Kenya's capital, Nairobi, on April the 26th. According to AFP news agency, Mr. Tigao said, "The African group has joined us," when he saw a monkey outside a window. Wild. Mr. Tigao's behaviour was first made public on Thursday by Kenyan Foreign Office official Kamau Macharia. On Twitter, Mr. Macharia said he was left appalled and disgusted by the incident and claimed that attempts were made to cover up Mr. Tigao's behaviour. African diplomats on Friday demanded a public apology, according to Kenya's Standard newspaper, insisting that a private apology was not enough. On Saturday, Romania announced that it had only been informed of the incident this week and had now begun a procedure to recall its ambassador. Our next headline takes us to Ukraine. A tram driver sobbed as he told a court that the crash, which caused the death of 7 passengers, has left him a broken man. Alfred Doris, who's age 49 from South London, took a bend near Sunderland's at 40 miles per hour when the speed limit was 12 miles per hour on Croydon tram link on 9th of November 2016. Windows smashed and doors were ripped off as the tram fell on its side, and those who died were thrown out and trapped between the overturned vehicle and the track. Doris is on trial at the Old Bailey for failing to take reasonable care of the health and safety of himself and his passengers on tram 2551. Experts had told the court he may have had a micro-sleep before the derailment. Jurors have heard 69 passengers were on board and only 1 escaped injury, while 19 suffered serious injuries. Doris denies failing in his duty to take reasonable care of passengers. He broke down in tears when his barrister, Miles Bennett, said he was going to ask him about being arrested a few hours after the incident. Doris said, "I was told I was being arrested for manslaughter because of multiple fatalities. I was broken. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I broke down in the police station. I was feeling sick, and as the adrenaline started to wear off, I started to feel pain on my right side." He said that after being released, he stayed in a hotel for 4 weeks with his wife and 12-year-old daughter because of press outside his house. We definitely read this on Friday. Did we talk about Tunisia? Okay. Well, the EU wishes to step up cooperation on migration with Tunisia. A teenage boy who was riding an electric bike has died after he was followed. We've done this. Did we not do this? Am I going mad?
Well, no, you ain't going, man.
So what's happening here then?
I'm not sure, my love.
All right, let's move on to Wooden Road. Just
Yeah.
blame Mania.
Because this is wild.
I'm just running off the back of you being able to tell the truth. Yeah, you remembering this stuff.
Wait a minute. Don't start embarrassing
It
me.
might be an update.
Oh, it could be an update. The electric bike, the kid getting hit on electric bike, we've done that, right? I remember that.
Yeah, but see, it's the same thing.
Oh, you going to check?
Yeah, I'm on Friday's doc, and it's the exact same thing. I was fine. There's a new one. I'll tell them about Nigeria.
Marv's is like, checkmate.
It's the small victories,
Yeah, he's
man.
edited
Hello,
it.
it's a small one.
Oh, he edited-
The small ones. I just
Alright.
take them, man.
He's editing
He
it. as we
edited
speak. Yeah.
All right. So, the EU wished to step up cooperation on migration with Tunisia. European leaders visiting Tunisia Sunday, June 11th, held out the promise of more than 1 billion euros in financial aid, as well as investments in undersea data cables and renewable energy in an effort to stem migration from its shores to Europe and restore economic stability to the North African country. Tunisia's president hosted the leaders of Italy, the Netherlands, and the European Commission for talks aimed at smoothing the way for an international financial bailout of the increasingly troubled country. Support from Tunisian President Kais Saied is crucial to any European Union deal to curb migration. On the eve of the talks, Saied made an unannounced visit to a migrant camp in the coastal city of Sfax, a central jumping off point for boat journeys crossing the Mediterranean to Italy. Said spoke with families living in the camp and pleaded for international aid for Africans who converge on Tunisia as a transit point to reach Europe. He added his country was not the keeper of Europe's borders. His words and sympathetic images posted on the president's Facebook page contrasted sharply with Said's stance earlier this year when he stoked racist abuse of black African migrants in Tunisia with a speech railing against a perceived plot to erase his country's Arab identity. And our last headline. Police in Nigeria say they've detained the governor of the country's central bank during an investigation. On Friday, Nigeria's new president, Bola Tinubu, announced that he had suspended the governor, Godwin Emefiele, with immediate effect and amid planned reforms in the financial sector. At his inauguration last week, President Tinubu criticized Mr. Emefiele's monetary policies and his handling of the Nigerian currency. The Naira has weakened progressively under Mr. Emefiele's leadership. Operations have been handed over to the bank's deputy governor. Let's get into Word on Road. All right, there was a lot of relationship tea over the weekend. A lot. But basically, it's being rumoured that Burna Boy's got a new girlfriend, and her name is Jada Kingdom. And it's also been alleged that she was friends with Steph London. And I just thought this is in theme with what we're talking about on Friday, about whether your friend can do this and do that. And then basically people were kind of put together that they thought Steph was reacting to the news of the whole girlfriend thing coming out. But because she basically put on a story, this is why I don't friend up no whoring girl. And people thought it was about the new girlfriend, but it isn't. She's just got beef with, not got beef, but someone else has done something to her that she's trying to address and blah, blah. And that's what that was about. But yeah, big up Burna and his new relationship, if y'all care about that. And then Tems as well. So it was Tems' birthday on Friday, right? And her manager put out a very lovely tweet. I'm going to read the tweet to you. He says, "Happy birthday to my twin, best friend and all-around angel. I'm so honored to have you in my life, Tems baby." At Tems baby. "God knew exactly what he was doing. Been through so much already and we haven't even started yet. Have an amazing day. Love and see you soon." And there's a picture of them, kind of cute, cozied up together like that. And basically, obviously, people were like, "Oh my gosh, like this is her man. She's paid up, blah blah." But Tems said, So she quote tweeted and she said, "Thank you for being an amazing brother and friend. It's for life." And people were like, "Oh, that's a very nice way to, friend zone somebody." Also, Nia Long, who was a son's school dance, and she basically said, this is what she tweeted. She said, "What is this world coming to? I attended my son's school for a dance recital and a song was played featuring the N-word. Somebody has some explaining to do. I will not sit in silence. I will not tolerate perpetual gaslighting." And essentially, people in the comments, there was a whole discourse. People were like, "Oh, like, what's the big deal? Is the N-word, like, da-da-da-da." And then obviously people were like, "Yeah, but not everyone's kids is raised with inappropriate words." And then someone was like, this is the argument I feel like also makes sense. They basically said that her son probably goes to like a majority white school. So essentially, playing music that's got the N-word, it's a direct kind of thing. But yeah, but I like the fact that she pointed that out, and I think it's a good thing not to... It made me think about like saying the N-word around your kids and stuff. I would not be doing that. But it is coming out of my vocabulary anyway, but...
Don't you want the kids to reclaim it as well?
No, I haven't reclaimed it.
Oh, okay.
That's a lie. That's a damn lie. I can't believe how quick I lied like that. I'm very impressed.
Let them listen to hip hop.
Depends. Not like ones about shooting and killing and all that kind of stuff, and like busting it wide open and stuff.
Oh, only you can listen to that stuff.
Excuse me. I'm the parent. It's my house, my rules.
Okay.
But I will listen to that wholesome music with them. I don't want my daughter singing I'm FREE. What do you think this is? What do you think this, or like I don't work jobs, I get paid, or I get a man. What do you mean? Nah, man. I will definitely like sense. Obviously, when they get older, they want to have whatever interest they want to have. That is for them. But when they're young, I would definitely be keeping an eye on what it is they listen to. I think it's really important. And then, and the Nigerian Twitter has been so juicy this weekend, but Nigerian Twitter, actually, I think about it, my word on road is very Nigerian based today. I love that for me. But anyway, so, I spoke about Hilda Bassi, who broke the Guinness World Book record in Nigeria for the longest cooking marathon. Mm-hmm. Well, we have someone else in Nigeria who is trying to make it happen, make it do what it needs to do. Her name is Chef Dammy, and she's essentially going for 120 hours. I think she's about 80 hours in by now. I checked this morning, she's still going. So...
Wait, she's trying to break the other girls?
Trying to break Hilda's record.
When is it the boy was doing it? No, it's bad vibes. No, if it's a girl doing it, it's fine?
No, it's not fine. They've been tearing her singlet. Because basically, first of all, Hilda hasn't even got her certificate yet. That the Guinness book people, they haven't, like, it's not exactly officially confirmed that she's broken as in she hasn't received her award. And here you go, trying to break something that is not even done yet.
You don't like competition?
This is the argument.
This is the spirit.
I'm reporting the news, by the way. This is not my personal opinions.
When she basically did her accolade, she had to beat somebody else, right?
Yeah.
Is it distasteful that you're saying that it's so close?
Are you asking me what I think, or are you asking me what I'm reporting? Because I'm telling you, I'm reporting the news at the moment.
What you think?
So
this is to the group.
I
team
think
here. What is your take on competition?
I'm here for competition or whatever, but I think that she should let her have a moment. I'm very big on letting people have their moment and enjoy their moments. And I don't think that Hilda's enjoyed her moment enough.
It's been a month.
For you to... No, it hasn't been a month. Even if it's been a month.
Maybe she hasn't more than a month.
Even if it's 6 months, she hasn't received the official certificate that lets her know that she broke it. And you're trying to break it.
So how long should she wait until it is that she says she can do better?
I think let her get confirmation first that I've officially done this, because then she gets to celebrate that. She gets to have a party, but I've officially done it. Like this is what I've got to show for it. This is how I am. I didn't say no one has to agree with it, but this is how I personally am. I think about other people.
Because they're not brethren, they're not family.
You don't have to be brethren or family for me to respect. I respect other. You don't have to be brethren or anything like that for me to respect other women.
Would it be different if it was a white person that broke that record the first time?
No, it's still the same thing. I really believe in letting people enjoy their moments. I don't believe in my friend celebrating her wedding now, and now I'm telling everyone I'm pregnant. I don't believe in proposing at someone else's wedding. from little things to big things, I believe in people enjoying their moments.
Sure, that's a false equivalency to what you just said just
It's
now.
not, it's about
Can you go into a person's wedding and then basically stealing the show by saying, I'm pregnant?
Don't you think she's stealing the show? You don't think this
They're
is
not
stealing the
brethrens.
show? It's not about, it's okay, a stranger, whatever it is. You don't think this is stealing the show? It's not about the example I've used. It's about the bigger the context.
Is it
And
because...
can I finish my sentence, please? The context is about stealing someone's shine while they haven't even enjoyed enough time under that sun to enjoy said shine. That's what I have an issue with. Obviously, I want her to do well because people were sending her a lot of hate, like, I hope you fail, blah, blah. But it is just, in my opinion, it's distasteful. It is distasteful. It's a distasteful thing to do. That's just my opinion. If the woman was like, say, because the lady who took the record from was in India, I feel like that's different because it's a different zone. But you're in the same country. The country hasn't even finished celebrating this woman, and here you go trying to do the same thing. And I've come to find out anyway, her pastor is the one who put her up to it. Because since Hilda won, a lot of pastors have been using Hilda as the sermon, what's it called? The point of action in their sermons. I think it's very distasteful. I don't operate like that. This is not how I'm personally wired. I guess you would be doing that. You like to steal people's thunder. This is a question, so you can talk now.
All right, thank you. I'm just saying,
You're very
is it
annoying
because
for that,
we
by the
were
way.
so invested in the first story?
It's because
All along, we were basically right alongside her, and she was a black woman. And do you think that's why it is that you're feeling the way you feel about this thing? Because they're records. Records are made to be broken.
Yeah.
And if you now are told by everybody
Yeah.
that off the back of doing this, everybody's there loving you, and you get so many sponsorships and attention off the back of it, I can see people after this one breaks it, and next one's gonna break it.
You know,
It's not
it's
gonna be
mad
the thing.
but she's not
Who's
gonna get-
cook the longest?
She's not going to get the attention and stuff that he would
Because as you said, that people are saying that this bad mind.
But I think that there's different, because she's got support. There's different takes to it, obviously. There's people like me, like I feel like it's distasteful. It's something I will personally do, but I'm still rooting for her. And when she does it, I'm going to report on her because that's an amazing thing. It's an amazing accomplishment. There are people who are like, you know, I hope you fail. Just straight out, I hope you fail. This is bullshit. And there's people who are very supportive. But I've
What's she
got a
look
couple
like?
of things to
Is she as homely as the first one?
what does homely mean? What does homely mean?
Like, does she look lovely like the first one? Like
No, she's cute.
peaceable.
Kissable.
Peaceable. Can I see the second one?
You can if you want to.
I want to see if it is I can actually get behind her.
Okay, I'm not doing this with you. I'm going to read, let me read, so basically, she's from Ekiti, which is the state in Nigeria. And basically the first lady, she actually sent her well wishes to her. She said, the last 70 hours has been, this was last night at 8 p.m. And it was 70 hours then. She's definitely on her way. But she says the last 70 hours has been about Chef Dammy, a determined Ekiti undergraduate who is making a bold attempt to break the Guinness World Record for the longest cooking marathon. For me, it's her courage and determination to stand for something positive, using her God-given talent to make a statement. Miss Damilola Adeparusi surely has our love and support as she forges ahead to make this bold statement. I salute your courage, Chef Dammy, for your decision to run your own race. Congratulations.
Wait,
I
this
think
is the
also
original?
part of it, yeah. Sorry?
Is this the original?
No,
woman?
this is the first lady.
Yes, that's what I mean. Yeah. So are you telling me this is great because she's now saying, I have now
This is the
led
first
by
no,
example.
no. This
right?
is no. This is the first lady of that state. The president's wife.
Oh, it's not the one who was...
No, Hilda sends her love as well. I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
But I think also part of it when I think about it, yeah, is that so when Hilda did it, yeah, those people were like, oh, like it's not that deep, Because sometimes people do something and they do it well and they achieve it, yeah.
And because they do it with such ease, it's kind of underplayed.
Because they make it look like it's
Yeah,
easy.
yeah.
Because Hilda went on, I said what I said, yeah, last week or 2 weeks ago. And she was like how she's like her legs still hurt from standing for those many hours. And when she broke down, like this girl, first of all, she didn't just wake up one day and be like, I'm gonna do this, by the way.
Yeah.
She trained, she'd had trials before, she's won like other competitions of like chef stuff. So it's been in the works. So some people saw and thought, oh, you just wake up one day and said you're gonna do this. And it's like, no, you don't, that's not always the case. And we get that all the time. Like even the free shots guys will talk about it, how like because they reach this level of success now, people just think they woke up one day and this was it. People have been putting in work for time. So I think sometimes, I'm not saying this is what Chef Dammy is doing, But sometimes people kind of undermine people's achievements because you think that it's doable and you don't appreciate or credit the work they've put in for years before they got to this point. Do you get what I mean? But anyways, Hilda said, the beauty of dreams is that they are unique to each individual. Dammy, your boldness to take on a cooking challenge shows that passion knows no limits. Embrace the journey, learn from every experience, and inspire others with your unwavering spirit. Dreams unleashed. And I thought that was lovely.
This is it. She inspired the second one.
Yes, she did. And then some guy as well, actually, he did what he believes is a summary of the situation in terms of like all the outrage and stuff, and kind of gives his opinion on what all of this is about. He says, I just checked the comments. This is the comments of, when the blog reported she was trying to break this record. I just checked the comments. Classism is the major reason y'all are trolling this lady. If her setup and coverage are paying like Hilda's, y'all wouldn't be doing this. If her body is bodying like the new social media unit of, like the new social media unit of beauty and sexy, y'all won't be doing this. Then he quoted, not even techno items should they use record. She no get yash. They even look hungry. The place looks like student practical. Not surprised she's from Ekiti. So these are all the comments, the bad comments he's been getting. He said, see, Nigeria and Nigerians are too poor for this vile nonsense we all do. I respect the fact that Hilda just did her cookathon and should at least be awarded her certificate first and all, but let's not pretend like Nigeria isn't a one-way country. Look at our blogging industry. Look at our skit industry. Education style, jackpot mentality. Jackpot is when you're trying to leave the country, basically. Jackpot. Gotta go.
Jackpot.
Yeah. Jackpot mentality, hair sellers, makeup artists, hustle style. Look at the pranksters. Look at our music industry. Look at the Ashake style everyone is jumping on. You call it competitiveness and you can call it the whatever is working mentality. Attempt one thing in Nigeria and be fairly successful at it, then watch everyone jump on it. It's a Nigerian thing. Majority don't want to walk the unfamiliar road or be at the backstage clapping. Everyone wants to be at the center stage. Let Dammy dare and dream the familiar dream. Dreaming and daring is hard work enough. No matter how this ends for her, she'd pick lesson and fame out of this. Stop trolling her for doing the Nigerian thing that you're doing in your personal lives. And I agree with that. I agree with that. But I think, I 100% think it's competitiveness. I 100% think records are there to be broken. Hilda also took from someone else who also wished her well. I read that. But I think that because this was a big thing for Nigeria, considering what it is that is happening in Nigeria in terms of the opportunities that are available to people and whatever, I see this as trying to steal someone's shine. I think that there was no issue with her wanting to break this record at all. She could have wanted to break this record whenever she wants to break this record. But I think that me personally, this is not something that this is not how I operate. It's not something I align with. Trying to take someone's record when they haven't even had proof of that record yet. Personally, I ain't with it. But I do hope she does well. Let me check quickly how many hours she's been doing. See if she's still going. I checked this morning, she was still going though, to be fair. But let's see, where is it? Oh, it's ended. There's no live at the moment, so I don't know if that's because they're no longer doing it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Was this supposed to be
Oh,
live?
no, she's still here.
Or maybe it was lights out.
No, that was their backup page, my bad. Yeah, they're still there. Still going. I guess people from my church are still there.
Your church?
Because remember, she's done 82 hours so far.
What did the first one do?
I think she did 100 and something.
Okay.
I can't remember.
So he's saying that she's from a poor background.
Yes, so that's what he's trying to say, yeah.
Okay.
Because Hilda is from the city.
Okay, so she's from good stock.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. So Hilda, let me see what Hilda got, because it is bugging me.
It's interesting.
Yeah. So Hilda got 100 hours and 40 minutes. Okay, 100 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, so she's trying to do 120. I feel like she's going to do it. I actually feel like she's going to do it. But she's not going to get the opportunities that Hilda's got so far. Because it feels as though this has started off bad press. And the support Hilda had was just different. And unfortunately, even if this was something that was on her books to want to do or whatever, it appears as though you're seeing how Hilda's enjoying life and the things Hilda's enjoying, and so now you want to tap into that. And unfortunately, it just feels like the foundation of it is not great like that. But I wish her the best though, and if she does do it, I will be reporting. But she's done 82 hours so far. That's really sick. The fact that she's still going and stuff. And I think from her setup as well, from when I checked last night, I think she's getting like maybe donations as well, I hope. But that's because Hilda had all these sponsorships, but there's stuff that she had to work for as well. She didn't wake up and the brands just wanted to sponsor her. She worked to be able to get the sponsorships and all. She put in a lot of work for that. But I guess this girl's using what she has and she's doing what she's doing. So big up her and her assistant chef. And people in Castle, the food she was cooking as well. One of them did look nice.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, man. But but Nigerians are so funny, man. The comments is just comments are killing me. Nigerians are so shady, it's hilarious. But yeah, man. But big up Chef Dammy, and I hope she does do it, you know, what she wants to do. But I think also knowing that her pastor put her up to it as well. Allegedly, that's what someone said. Someone said they go to a church and actually the pastor's the one who did it, so people shouldn't be so hard on her. And the streaming is from the pastor's is from the church's page. So there's that. Anyways, all the best to all pastors involved, as I always say. Let's get into the rotation.
All right, welcome to the rotation. There was quite a bit of music that came out over the weekend, so I'll try and get through as much of it as I can. But let's start with the big one. J Hus released his new single featuring Drizzy Drake, Champagne Puppy. Who told you? I'm seeing a lot of conflicting opinions on Drake's verse. I'm eager to hear Margs' take. I think I have an idea already of what it is, but just give you mine first. So I like the song. I like the beat. I like the chorus. I like the vibe. I like the melody, right? Two-step, summer vibes. My only issue with the song is I don't like Drake's verse. I don't like Drake's verse.
I feel like it sounds like what I expected from Drake. It sounds Drake.
It sounds Drake, but here's my justifications, right? One, I think the verse is too long.
Okay.
Two, I'm kind of highly critical anyway, so take my opinion with a little bit of a pinch of salt. But his voice sounds a bit croaky. It sounds like he's got a frog in his throat, right? The crooning, the singing, especially towards the end of the verse, I wasn't really feeling it. I feel like they lacked chemistry on the song. You can tell that this verse was just melded in. They didn't work on it together, in my opinion anyway.
Okay, it was sent to him.
I feel like Drake just sent it to him. I feel like there's a lack of cohesion, there's a lack of togetherness. I feel like Huss sounds dope. Clarity, clear, enunciation is on point. He just sounds like he owns the song. Drake just seems like he was just forced on the song. Obviously, it's giving me More Life, Drake, Passion Fruit kind of vibe as well. Yeah, I wasn't feeling it. I've listened to it a few times as well. Even when I was writing this little review, I thought, you know what, before I even, make these sentiments concrete, let me listen to it one more time. And yeah, I feel like the song would have been better off without Drake. Obviously, for commercial reasons, it makes sense. Having the biggest rapper in the game on your song makes sense in terms of sales and all of that other stuff. But musically, I feel like this song would have been better with just J Hus by himself. Drake doesn't really add anything. He adds a lot because he's Drake. So being Drake, you add a lot to the song. But musically, I don't think he adds much to the song at all. I would have preferred it without Drake on it. Wasn't really feeling the verse. Yeah, so it's a no for me in regards to the verse, but the song's dope. Love the song. Margs, what do you think?
Yeah, I think the song's dope, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be one of the biggest tunes of the summer.
Yeah.
And all these who don't like that Drake verse are going to be singing it same way,
Yes.
boy. Same
Top of their lungs.
way. Top of their lungs. Talk about trouble gon' find me. You just wait, boy. And if it ain't hit you now, it's going to hit you soon. If you ain't heard it in a dance yet, just give it a minute. Just give it a minute.
I don't agree with you. I can sing a song in a dance because I'm in a dance and I'm just in the moment. I'm not going to hear Drake's verse and then be quiet out of the stubbornness. So if I'm in a dance and it comes on, no vibe. Doesn't mean I like the verse. No.
No, I'm not saying vibe to the song. I'm saying you're not going to sing that verse at the top of your lungs. There's a difference. I'm not singing verses that I'm not singing verses that I don't like.
Not me. I don't sing songs at the top of my lungs I don't like, to be honest with you.
But you like the song though?
Yeah, I like the song. That song like.
Have you been out in it? Have you heard it out yet?
Only came out on Friday.
So you ain't experienced it yet?
Nah.
Yeah, see, so you
Have you heard
don't
it
so
out?
you don't know what you don't know. Nah, I'll lose my mind.
Yeah,
I'll kick
no.
the table over when that comes on.
With the sun out, you're losing there. You're not
nah,
acting. You're actually dumb for.
That rhythm's cold. I ain't got no problems with Drake's verse.
I liked it.
The bit where he starts screaming and shouting at the end is probably my favourite part. It's so funny.
It just felt kind of lazy.
It's literally probably my favourite part of the whole song. I don't know why he done that.
It was predictable.
What's that?
It is predictable.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like it is lazy. It's not.
Yeah,
There's no effort. It was just.
voice-
Oh,
verse
it's
sound
so
lazy.
funny.
It's like thanks for the record.
It's so funny.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nothing. No oomph to it. No je ne sais quoi. Nothing.
And I hate when I can feel like the artist never really took it seriously.
No, but he did
yeah,
because
yeah,
Trouble
yeah.
in there, like it's like Drake's he's heavily influenced by all of them, man. That you get me, like he's been over in Yard with Poppy, really in it. That you get what I'm trying to say, like so. I don't think he mailed that in. Like I think that's just where he's at. That's where he was at. That's where he's on. Like he was vibing. That's his vibe. I don't think he mailed it in. Like because I get it.
No,
You
he
know what I'm saying?
definitely mailed it in.
What do you mean?
As in, I don't think him and Hus were together in the studio.
No, the term mailed it in. I just mean like he just like took a day off and just think like I'm saying like he rates his verse.
Of course he rates it.
Yeah, but I'm
Of
saying
course he
like
rates it because it's his verse. But
I feel like he done it on purpose. Again, I don't know if he must have thought Hus was Jamaican. No, what? I don't know. I don't know where he thought Hus was from. But yeah, I like it though, man. I like it. It's not to say like it's anything. Not to say like it's anything special. Like it's a cold verse. Or it's one of the coldest verses, or he shut down Hustle. Nothing like that at all. But I listened to the song. I listened to the song and I liked it. I listened to it and I was on the phone to my brother and I was playing. I said, well, you ain't heard this before. And I played it. I played it all. And I was like, yo, this is cooking. Drake's verse, everything. You get me? I was feeling all of it. And then came online and everybody was like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, you're not gonna delete those.
I doubt it.
No, they got in, man. Trust me. That song ain't even started. That song's got months and months
but the thing is,
months in it. Ain't even started. Ain't even started yet.
I think you're getting people not liking Drake's verse conflated with people not liking the song. People like the song.
Yeah, they just don't like the verse yet. I'm
Yeah.
saying they're gonna grow to like it.
Some people may. One guy told me he grew on him. I was like, it only came out
They're
yesterday.
gonna grow to like it. Trust me. We haven't had it yet. There's festivals coming, parties, dances. That's gonna be one of the biggest ones. That's up there. It's up there. What's the biggest song? What they say the song of the summer's gonna be right now? Taliban, innit? That's how they're moving. It's gonna be up there with it, but I don't know if it's not. It's no way Taliban.
But the thing is, the issue is because the verse is on a wavy song, it's gonna be forced on us anyway.
Yeah, but
So it ain't like we've got a choice. Like, we're gonna hear it all the time, and because we like the song, we'll take Drake's verse with a pinch of salt. We're not gonna stop dancing and stop vibing when the verse comes on. But at the back of our minds, we know that Drake could have done better on this. But it's here now, isn't it?
Drake done things on that, man. What do you say? Touch my head and shoulder and right side. Hey, that is a vibe. You man, I just depressed and bitter, man. You might know the sun was shining, the rhythms was flowing, the rhythms were wicked. I can't even lie to
You need
you.
to get in the video because you're.
Hey,
you're
it's a
loving it.
big tune. I'm so happy House is back.
Yeah. Brent, have you heard it?
No.
You heard it, yeah, okay. Can you have a little poll for me in the comments? In terms of who was feeling his verse or not. Just want to get a little
Yeah, trouble in there. Trust me. Trouble gonna find me everywhere.
That's
the
a
song
bar,
is dope,
you
the
know.
song is
Hey,
dope.
Trouble's gonna. Some people, Trouble ain't never gonna find him, so they can't even relate. There's a lot of people who can't even relate because Trouble ain't never found you nowhere in your life.
I could be in trouble.
You know what I'm trying to say? Trouble will find me everywhere I go. Trouble in there. Trouble.
But yeah.
Hey,
So annoying.
Trouble foot feet.
hey.
Ridiculous.
Listen,
Yeah, so that's House and Drake. Let's see what the poll says.
man said you wanted Nas on the verses. You know?
I want to see this poll because people tend to hear you talk and just blindly just follow you. I also want to listen to this. To
Why
see...
they don't care what I'm saying? They made up their mind. He don't. No, if they don't like the song, they
just
don't
wanna
like
see
it.
what the temperature of the chat's saying. That's all.
Yeah.
No, but even the ones who don't like it, I'm saying I'm not. They don't even know. They're
don't know
all
yet.
gonna change their temperature.
The thing is, yeah, sometimes when I have a take, I like to check Twitter to see who's saying what on it. So I've seen a lot of people have a similar take to me. One guy said it sounds like AI Drake. Yeah, I've seen a lot of takes, right?
I've seen a lot of people don't like it.
The
Still.
majority takes I've seen kind of coincide with what I'm saying, that they don't really like it. That's how I stumbled across your opinion. I just saw it on my timeline. You were talking to someone, whatever, arguing with someone.
I put it on my story.
Yeah.
About 800 people voted or something like that.
Yeah.
I said, is this verse cold?
Yeah.
No one, but only by about 30 people.
Yeah.
So it's split.
But you know what it is? I think sometimes it depends on how you listen to music, innit? Some
Yeah.
people don't listen to music to criticize or to analyze different parts of the verse or this and that in the first. Some people just listen to it and vibe, innit? Whereas I listen to music a bit differently, so I kind of criticize things a lot, innit? So I can hear it and think, rah, this verse is still going. Like, it should have ended about 4 or 5 bars ago. It's going on for too long. Whereas most people don't think like that. They just vibe until the verse is done, innit? But I felt the verse was too long. I felt it was just going on for ages for no reason. And him and Huster sounded so dope on it compared to Drake. Drake sounded a bit out of place for me.
You think?
Yeah.
All right, man. I think he cooked
I'm
it.
gonna listen to this.
I think he cooked it up, especially the first half. If you can't, like the first half of his verse, he cooked it up.
First half was better. The second half, when he kept repeating, what did he keep repeating at the end?
Trouble gonna find me.
That what he was saying, right? He kept saying it over and all like big man.
Trouble gonna find
Wrap it
me.
up, wrap it up.
Oh, that is that.
Wrap it up, bro.
That's a sexy line.
You do not understand how much I enjoy that part of the song. No one gets it. No one gets it.
I can relate.
That's the life you need.
That's probably my favourite part of the song when he just starts going off on his tangent. He's a psychopath for that. But because I get it. I get why you wouldn't even like it. But trust me.
But the song, don't get it conflated. The song is dope. I like the song.
Yeah.
The song's hard. Like the chorus is catchy. It's gonna go off. Are you listening to it now, Brent? All right. While Brent listens to that and while the poll's going, there's been so many things released. All right. City Girls released a 2-pack of singles. One called.
We're going to 2-pack of ass.
Oh no! Oh, sorry. No. 2 singles. One called Pinata. That's the thing. Pinata. Right. And another one called I Need a Fug. And I Need a Fug actually samples LL Cool J. I Need Love.
I'm feeling this tune.
No, why is
Wait,
it even...
yeah, wait until you get to Drake's
That's
part.
like a meme. Let's see you dance then.
You're gonna see him stop in a bit.
Oh, there. Let's start. Have you heard any of the
I've heard snippets of it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I've heard snippets of it.
Yeah, they're both. I like both songs. To be fair, they're both fun, high energy, catchy, good beats, good vibe, very on brand for them.
It's a hot girl summer.
Yeah, club songs, summer songs, like definitely. Like he's saying that the person in chat said I want to hear Nas on that song, right? I like these City Girl songs, so it shows you that
Yeah.
my range doesn't
honey.
just live within
Nas.
Nas and that. Innit? So yeah, these 2 I even listened to them on the way here. To be fair,
Oh, sick.
yeah. So that's City Girls, 2 singles, Pinata and I Need a Fug, dope songs. What's that?
That's just funny. I need a fog.
Oh, I Need a Fug. Yeah, it's like I Need a Fug. Speaking of samples now, another single from another girl, IVD, released a single called Big Bad IVD, which samples 50 Cent's PIMP.
Yeah.
Again, another fun, playful,
Yeah, that's nice, actually,
catchy
that
song. It's kind of hard too. I like it. I like
Yeah,
the
I
beat.
like it.
Yeah. People are comparing it to Digga D's 50 Cent sample song, Pump 101, which samples. Yeah, they're saying that he done it better, but I think she done her thing on there. So yeah, check that out as well. Another single. UK was booming this weekend. Fredo released a single called.
Hey, Allah. I said, what? Touch my chest, my right side. It's gone from there.
Pause. You don't talk
It's
about.
gone
You don't
from
talk
there.
about. Wait. No, but
He clocked it. You saw what you know what I'm saying?
No, but you don't talk about people being influenced by him, and you're directly being influenced by him.
Wait a minute.
Because
I haven't finished.
no,
I just
hear me out.
pictured it.
But
You said you're weak in the knees.
if you listen
Everybody
to
did that.
Everyone.
Doing that. You get me?
Mash up.
No, wait. Put the camera on Max.
no,
Do the sign again.
no, put the camera on him.
contest.
No, put the camera on him.
He gets doing that.
I'm disgusted. I really am.
Wait, can we just first of all,
down.
calm down. The fuck? I wish you guys could see what I'm seeing. Calm down, but chill, man.
Like, calm down.
Like,
Sorry.
are you okay?
No, you're not.
You're actually going crazy over there.
I'm crying.
Damn.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Sorry. I'm in the element. I've got.
Take the music out. Take the music out. You're loud. Take
No.
the music
I
out.
can't see. Yeah, I can't hear.
Sometimes-
Yeah, you can't. You're flipping loud.
Sometimes I wish they could see you. This guy was dancing in his chair. Like,
Sorry.
It's a bot, man. It's a vibe.
no, I'm not gonna lie. That song did not warrant that.
It
I
didn't
haven't
That-
finished
that-
listening
That was just the
to
intro.
it.
That was just a
No.
touch my head shot. That was just that. From that.
no.
Nah, from that first line, it was warranted.
The
That, are you
amount of
stupid? He should have
enthusiasm
pulled it.
you just displayed to me
He should have pulled it.
was not warranted for that song.
After Drake forwarded on the track like that, he should have pulled it. I lied.
No way,
You should've
no
pulled it.
way,
You lost
no
your
way, no way,
mind.
no way.
J Hus on this is
Yes, exactly, J Hus.
right. So when it is I now hear Drake coming in off the back of what you guys are talking about,
Yeah.
I am hyper focused on his entrance.
Yeah.
So when I heard this, I said, wait a minute, go back 15 seconds.
But you're crying.
This, yes, because I'm thinking I can picture everybody doing this when it is that part comes in, and I'm just picturing it, and the sun is licking everybody's skin, and I'm thinking, yeah, people are gonna add a UK vibe to it, and I'm seeing Gets doing this.
First of all, stop doing
That's
that.
what-
First of all, stop doing that. You need to see the body roll thing that he's doing, you know.
But you know how gets it in, like when it is he
skanking.
proper gets it, yeah. So I'm seeing that skank. I'm seeing the UK version of that skank. You understand?
Yeah.
And I'm just picturing. I'm thinking, yeah. So let me finish it. Let me finish this.
Go on,
verse.
go on,
You
go on,
haven't
go on, go on.
finished it.
I haven't.
Go on.
I've
Please
been
don't finish
screaming
it
that.
while
I
we're here.
finished
You're
it.
going.
This is
I
what's
like
going to
it,
be funny
I
now
like it,
because now get to the second part of the verse.
I
Let's see how
think
you
though.
feel.
No. He's not going to walk back this take. He's going to delve into this take for sure.
All right.
There's no way he's going to do all that and then say, you know what, I wasn't feeling it.
How the end of it might be too much because listen
Alright,
to
go
it,
on,
listen
go
to
on,
it, listen
go
to
on.
it.
All right.
Go on.
Not going to be influenced by anybody's takes though.
Oh,
No,
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 no.
him. That whole thing you just done was from him. So he,
Why? That's not me. Drake. That's Drake.
No, there's
Drake?
no video for this song.
Wait.
But what did he say though? What did he say?
No, but the way you're doing it is what he's taking.
Listen,
from.
No, it's what Drake told me to do on the rhythm.
Listen carefully.
He said he
This
does
is the
touch his
honest
head.
truth. When
Just
you said
left
what
and
you
right.
said,
He said what
I
Drake told me
didn't
to do.
visualize what it was. This
Okay.
dude saying, God bless. Do you understand? He said, I've seen Mile do that crap. Do you understand? So I'm not thinking, that's what he was talking about. This is a bar.
This is prime dick riding if I ever saw it.
Okay.
You guys jump
Wait.
off the horse.
Wait.
Nah, you know, I think it's a Caribbean thing. I think it's a Caribbean thing.
Wait.
To be fair, the Africans are shy for you to
One,
maybe in the Caribbean.
one, I haven't finished listening to it. But am I supposed to agree with you?
No,
But why are you saying I'm dick riding because I enjoyed that first
because
entrance?
the enthusiasm is on 1 million.
That first ball's
And I
cold.
don't get it. That's all it is.
Exactly.
So
So you
because
don't
you don't
get
get it,
You don't
then
get it. That's
it's
what it
dick
is.
riding?
That's my opinion.
That first bar is cold.
That's my
bro.
opinion.
Say that's my
Okay.
opinion.
That's my opinion.
No, he can't. He falls on the tune cold. Are you mad? Weed up.
The level of vim you guys are giving to the first bar,
You know,
he's
you're not
crying.
getting it.
He's
Sorry.
crying. He's
No, but you're not
crying.
finished.
Ah, you're Muslim.
Huh?
It's not.
Oh, because then they're going to stand in the cross.
You're not. Of course, you're not feeling it. Sorry, brother.
That's a good take.
Sorry, King.
You know what? That's a great take. That's a great
You know what's
take.
mad, yeah? Actually, man.
No, go on. Drop it.
I thought maybe that's why he didn't do the dance.
Yeah, it's
Because
not-
I don't understand how you got synced up on the dance move. Then I thought, actually, no, you wouldn't do the crucifixion anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't do
but,
crucifixion,
But
no.
I still don't think doing the dance, like, your vim was a lot. And
Yeah.
I'm shocked that you haven't even finished the song. And that's where you're at. So if you finish the song, where are we going to be? Where are you going to
We'll
be?
see. Apparently, I know I have to dial it down. Because when I listen to music, I can't react like how I want to react.
No
No,
one said
but,
that.
no.
Why are you taking offense to my reaction to what you're doing? Do what you do. Live in it.
You
wanna take
guys
your
have
first my
called
reaction
me
to your
weird.
reaction.
I am a weird guy. I don't
Yeah,
ever
but-
need a reason.
But I never seen you body roll.
Yeah, but Brent,
That's what I'm
You
saying.
body rolled.
And did I explain?
Whilst doing the sign of the cross.
I explained. Yes, it's an American rapper saying his
Heathen.
first line. But I can imagine UK people putting their spin on this and doing that. Because when it's house, it's house. Do you understand? And when UK dance the house, UK dance the house. When UK black men dance the house, it's different. Now, I mentioned I could picture Gets doing this thing because you know how Gets gets in, he gets in.
Gets it.
This is what's making me laugh so much because I can see the emotion. And I'm thinking, when he first said the diss, I didn't have a clue what he was talking about. It didn't resonate, it didn't drop with me. So when it is, I had to do this. I'm like, oh!
You know what's killing me though? I need to see how this plays out. Finish this verse, please.
I'm like, oh!
Finish this verse, please. I need to see how this plays
Wait,
out.
to be fair,
In order to bless this beat, I need to ask for heavenly assistance.
just to
He said,
clarify.
I need to have heavenly
just to clarify,
assistance.
how much of the verse have you heard right now?
Just the first bit.
What, the first line?
I put. When I heard it, it went on. Then I put 15 seconds back, on Spotify. And I couldn't hear what you guys were saying, so I didn't know if it is I was disrupting, but I couldn't help it. That's what I did.
Bro, go off. Do you, bro? Do you? You know what I mean?
Doing something.
But we'll be back to you in a couple of minutes.
This is gonna be hilarious. If he, because this is gonna be. I can't wait to see how he feels.
I don't see him not having a similar reaction to what he just did.
He could. You never know how he's gonna feel.
Right.
You never know. It's gonna be funny.
There's no way he can go down after
You know
that.
where he can backtrack and say, you know what?
For the first line, you know, man
I don't think he'll feel the end of the song as much as I feel it.
I think he feels it more than you, to be honest.
I think he feels more than you at this point.
Though the beginning of the verse is cold.
But
I'm not one of them
not body rolling
controlling
now.
guys.
No, but the thing is, like, there's cold in it. But his reaction was like, that was like,
His first 8 bars,
Godly verse.
beginning of his
Like, that
verse,
was like-
beginning of his
Yeah.
verse is cold, bro.
Like,
Like you know, I don't like the change up. The beginning of his verse where he's bars and it's all cold, all of it.
I think if the viewers could see Brent, they'll understand. Brent is literally crying. Like, his tears are coming, they're all here.
I think that's laughter tears.
No, I think it was something.
All right, Fredo, he released a single called Everybody Knows over the weekend as well. Dope song, a lot of boasting, flexing kind of vibe. You know what Fredo does. The beat kind of reminds me of like a mid-2000s American hip hop beat. I think that's kind of why I like it. I've seen a lot of people in the comments saying that they don't really feel the beat and this and the third, but I think it's dope, so check that out. Fredo, everyone knows. And then K-Trap released a single called Outings. Nothing new from what he normally does, just killing drill beats. I think it's cold. Before I knew it, I listened to the song like 6 times in a row. So yeah, I'm feeling that one. That's K-Trap, Outings. And then there was a project that released over the weekend from 2 of our front runners in the hip hop scene. Youngs Teflon and Tiny Boost release I'm going to call it an album. I'm not sure officially if they've...
Is he laughing?
I don't know if he's laughing,
vibing,
crying.
he's vibing.
I can see him moving, and I'm just like, you're right
Was
there.
he laughing or crying or what happened?
Are you feeling it?
Yeah. There's a couple wheel ups.
Okay, cool.
15 seconds back.
Who? On who's,
Keep 15
who's
seconds.
verse?
Drake's.
Because I want. What I'm also doing is I'm also placing his critique in it, your critique in it.
What's his critique?
His critique is he loves it. He said it's going to be
Oh,
one of the biggest
okay, cool. You mean positive stuff?
things for the
Yeah.
feedback, I should say, I guess.
All right.
It's gonna mash the summer up, undoubtedly.
Yeah,
but-
No, it definitely will.
But the thing is,
But
we're
it's
not
Drake and J.
arguing
Hus.
that, innit? Like, we understand who this is. This is Drake, innit? The song's gonna do well. The song's gonna fly. It's gonna be massive. I'm just saying, I don't like Drake's verse.
Yeah, so now we'll have to see where he comes because I listened to the
But-
song. I didn't feel any need to voice any displeasure about Drake's verse, but obviously you did, and a lot of people did. So now I need to see where he's at.
All right, cool. But remind me again if you remember what I said about the song, about his verse.
you said he could have done
Lazy,
better.
yeah.
And
That's
he kind of posted it in as opposed to he actually got together with him and said,
I feel like it was too long.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like it lacked cohesion.
yeah.
I feel like he didn't sound even. Maybe this goes down to the mastering or mixing, but he didn't sound crisp. He sounds
Yeah.
kind of croaky,
Yeah.
right? And I felt like some of the delivery was a bit lazy for me.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is him channeling the More Life. This reminds me of More Life Drake,
Yeah.
that album, because it was
Yeah.
kind of experimental, right?
Yeah.
Passion Fruit is the song that comes to mind the most.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't feel this Drake,
Yeah.
like this melodic singing Drake.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But you did say that for the More Life one.
Yeah,
All the stuff that you
yeah.
didn't
More
like,
Life
you
is probably
didn't-
my
you
least,
didn't enjoy
my least favorite Drake.
Okay,
So
yeah.
maybe I don't even like that type of Drake. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah, fair play.
Yeah. So yeah, go on, sir. You carry on over there.
Must be bare read ups though, because the verse ain't that long. He's doing hella
That's what I'm
read
saying.
ups,
Like,
Yeah.
should have been done.
and he should have got to the bit, man.
You should have finished the song ages ago. All right, cool. So Purple Hearts, 13 tracks. You got features on there from Wretch, Gigs, K-Trap, Mirror May. Who else is on here? Pot of Paper, Jason Status. Have you heard it?
The Purple Hearts.
Yeah, Purple Hearts.
No, I ain't listened to it.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I listened to it. Yeah, sorry, man.
It's good. It's good. Beats are good. It's hip hop, just straight hip hop. Dope verses, dope beats. Initially, I was thinking, okay, cool. Boost, Teflon, where's the connection? Southeast, Southwest, but it works. I feel like they kind of complement each other quite well. Boost is the more aggressive, tenacious one. More street aggressive. What's up?
He pulled the whole song. I saw him do this.
Who? Brent? You pull up the song again?
Huh?
You pull up the song again?
No, I pull it up to the beginning of his verse because
Okay.
as soon as it is J Hus comes back in,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, J Hus.
No, J Hus sounds crispy on this. He sounds crispy.
Even his hook, his pre-hook or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whew, And how it is cadence just hits on it. Ooh.
Yeah.
Who told you? No, oh wait, now you because you got it. You feeling it?
I don't know. I'm not finished.
You ain't got to the end of Drake's verse yet.
Yeah, I have.
Alright, so what do you think of it?
First listen.
Yeah.
All right. So
go
I'm not a fan of this Drake.
Yeah.
Okay.
This singing Drake. Never liked this singing Drake. So it's never been for me. But I liked the fact that he knew he had to do something to even stand out on his track. I think he flopped because J Hus, this is J Hus's track. So it wasn't a complimentary addition for me. I believe he could have done better. I'm not even saying if he had rapped on it, he would have been better. I don't think so. Well, I can't say that because I don't know, right? But I don't think this is a track for rapping. It needs to be melodic. Compliment. But he sings a lot at the end as though he felt he needed to basically like pad it with something that people would all sing. And I think people are going to do that same thing. And I think maybe what is good about it is that he places himself in the actual atmosphere of where this is going to be playing. And he's saying the best thing to do in this particular point, especially when people have been drinking and dancing, is to just give them like a few familiars. And that's what the end of it sounds like to me. But as soon as J.S. comes back in, I'm like, ooh, who told you bad man don't dance? Oh!
It's too cold.
Do you understand?
That hook is so cold.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this verse in its totality, especially as it's sitting on such a wavy J Hus refrain. And I don't know the environment in which it is you're saying it's going to cut off because I don't populate environments anyway. So for me, it's lost on me. But yeah, that's my take. That's first listen.
So do you think it was a bad verse, all in all, in whole?
I think.
Would you have went to Twitter and said, get Drake off the song?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, that's
because that doesn't make any sense. Because I've heard cornier stuff that lives longer in people's minds than this one. I think he's done better on this one than he's done on other singing stuff that I've heard. Okay. And bear in mind, I'm a guy who when what's that stupid tune where he's doing that in the video?
Hotline Bling.
Oh my goodness, I hated that when it came out.
I hate
That
that
tune's
song so
cold,
much.
though.
I hate it so much.
I'm not gonna lie.
That tune's cold.
I like Hotline Bling.
Hotline Bling
pisses
is
me
cold.
off.
That
I love Hotline Bling
you can't
so
even diss it.
It's so silly.
Sing it again, like what's supposed to go?
I know when that hotline bling. You know, it's so
call me on my
stupid.
cell
Such
phone.
stupid.
But is it like what? There you go. That's the bit.
Go on.
Call me on my cell phone. Yeah, it's the bridge. It's the pre-bridge. I know when the hotline bling. No, it's not like an amazing song in the world, but it's a cool vibe. It's just a cool vibe. It's a super vibe.
And it's a
It's a
stupid
stupid
video
vibe.
as well.
Yeah, and then the whole challenge and people started doing the whole.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is where I stand on Drake and singing and stuff. That's where I'm coming from. So you understand my approach to this.
I like
Okay.
singing when he's telling me I'm worth everything and I deserve
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, I like him rapping.
Go on, Daddy.
Yeah, give me a
What
Drake
else I
rap.
deserve?
So
there.
the poll is basically saying 40% say it's wavy, 29% saying they're not feeling it, and 31% saying they're not feeling it, but it'll grow.
Yeah, I feel like it's a grower.
So that's 71% saying it's good.
No, saying it's not
How? 40 said it's wavy.
wavy,
And
29 saying not feeling it.
And then the other 31 are saying they're gonna feel it. So
no,
just put them
yeah,
on 71%.
the current-
gonna
no,
feel
no,
it.
no,
They're
no,
gonna
no.
feel it. Brother, that's what they just said. They're saying that.
No,
The ones who said no is no.
They're saying they're not feeling it,
But they're going
it
to.
may grow. It might grow.
It's gonna grow.
No.
They had the option to pick no, you know.
No?
I'm just saying, that's
Listen,
71%.
listen, the hell no, you taking that one. No way. No, that one's coming home with me. No way you're taking that one, bruv. They were not feeling it at all.
That's so funny.
But yeah, I'm actually, I can't say I'm surprised at his take on the verse, but your reaction to the initial line made me feel like you were just going to side with him.
I give you an explanation as to why it is I descended into tears because
Yeah.
I didn't understand what he was saying in the first place.
Okay.
So when it now dropped,
Yeah.
I'm thinking, that's what he meant. And this is what he did.
Yeah.
It was an accumulation of things and
Yeah.
me picturing Gets
Yeah.
doing this as it comes on.
Yeah.
But I told you I hadn't finished listening to it.
I know, and that's why I was so shocked at your reaction to just the bar, just the one bar. 'Cause I don't think that bar is crazy like that.
If he did a few more of those, not exactly like that, but I guess, what did I used to say to Emmanuel each time?
Critical thinking.
No, there's certain lines you need to basically drop in certain tracks for it to be okay. That's wavy.
Oh, okay.
And for a rapper, it's for a rapper like Emmanuel, he doesn't draw for that immediately. So you have to remind him if you want it to pop, you need to have a particular boom. That is a pop line. That is a pop line.
I think I've got to hear it again. Just that line, just to understand this level of fanfare. But no, I appreciate it.
Fanfare.
All right, what was I saying? Boost and Tef. Yeah, dope project, man. Check it out. What was I saying before? Yeah, Tef is more the more cool, calm, collected. Still street, but they kind of balance each other out. It's kind of like a yin yang kind of vibe. Good cop, bad cop. Energetic person, kind of low key person, kind of thing. So I feel like they both done a thing on there. My favorite song is 3 Dimensions featuring Giggs. I think Giggs' verse is cold. Wretch done a thing on there as well. He's got a song to himself, to be fair. It's an interlude. That's dope. Mira May as well. Dope vocals on Naples. So yeah, overall, I think the project is dope. Check it out. And then lastly, I know last week I mentioned David Central C released an EP that I hadn't had a chance to listen to yet. But I did yesterday and on the way here as well. And I want to just shout out a song called Trojan Horse. I think that song is crazy. Have you heard the David Central project?
No, it is.
Yeah, Trojan Horse is cold. That's my recommendation of that one. But yeah, man, a lot was released, man. A lot was released.
A lot was released over the weekend.
Yeah, there's even more that I didn't get to be fair. I know
Everyone had
Is J House number one now?
I'm pretty sure he might be. No, the song only came out on Friday.
J House is coming for his first ever UK number one.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
he'll probably be number one.
That's sick.
David Central C were number one
Big up him.
last week
Really?
for Sprinter. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, no, I'm sure Just would be number one. Sorry,
No, I definitely would.
I was calling him Just.
Yeah, I did.
What else came out? I know. I saw you post a Tiwa Savage song. Is that new?
Yes. That is a new one actually.
Yeah, no,
what's it called again?
There was a lot.
A lot. Yeah, I feel like everyone had that. It's like everyone's labels was like, okay, deadline.
Yeah.
Release it today, or you never have to release it again. And it was a
came
lot
out.
of music.
A lot came out.
Yeah.
Check it all out, people. Check it all out. All right, man. Let's get into some headlines.
So what's this Dave and Central C project? I can't see it on Spotify.
It's called Sprinter. It's called Sprinter.
How many tracks are there?
4. It's a 4 track. Trojan Horse is the first track. I think the beat is out this world. 1 second. Boom, boom, boom.
I've only seen song.
Oh, sorry. It's not called Sprinter. It's called Split Decision.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. My bad. Yeah, it's got 4 songs there. Trojan Horse, Sprinter, our 25th birthday, and UK Rap, which is dope as well. But check out Trojan Horse. That's definitely my fave off of that.
People saying, Brent's enthusiasm should be clipped, as if Brent is not a clipper and he's not going to clip it. Like, why would he?
There's a reason why Brent can do what he does, because he's not on camera.
Exactly.
Do you believe I am not myself anywhere I am?
Yeah.
As in, you don't believe it?
No, I do believe it.
Oh, then it doesn't matter if I'm on camera or not. I would react the same way.
No, it's not about you reacting. It's that I want people to see it.
But you said the only way Brent is able to do what he does is because he's not on camera. I would do it while it's on camera.
But you're not on camera.
Okay.
That's the point.
That's not the point.
To be fair, we don't know that to be fact.
Okay, but that's why I asked you. Do you think that I'm only one way because I'm not seen?
I think the things you do, like what you just did there, I think you'll do that on camera. That's nothing. But the things you say, I think you would maybe not say certain things if you're on camera.
Okay. What?
No?
No, I would.
Yeah.
I don't say things that could get me in trouble because everybody knows I lie a lot, right? They don't know what I believe in. So I've kind of given myself a nice buffer, a cushion, where I can say whatever, and because
there's no face attached to it, basically.
No, it doesn't matter if there's a face attached to it.
Would you ever come on the show?
Sure.
The thing is,
Liar!
a quick tangent, right? Because you
lie like that.
you had like a coming out,
Sure.
yeah, but then you kind of retracted from
I
that.
haven't retracted anything. And didn't have
Are you sure?
any coming out. No.
You did have a coming out.
As in, I have a picture up there 100%. As in, hello, I'm Brent.
Yeah.
But I haven't retracted anything. We haven't launched TNB yet.
Yeah,
That's when my coming up is going to be. I'm going to be on podcasts with the receipts,
You don't wanna hear
3 shots. Then you will see me. 100%.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I've got no problem with that.
Why wouldn't you do that on here?
I will. But she asked me, I said, yeah.
Why haven't you done it yet?
Because it's all part of a strategy.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no need for me to do it. Anyway, you'll quickly find out I'm a weird individual, and I love the fact that I'm a flipping weird individual.
That's why we love you.
I think we all know that already.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't gotta mind us. Right, let's get into our last headlines for today.
Let's say bad man don't dance.
Trigger warning on this. 3 Britons missing after Egypt boat fire. So 3 British tourists are missing after a fire on board a dive boat on the Egyptian Red Sea. 26 other people, including 12 Britons, were rescued from the boat called Hurricane, which was off the coast Marsa Alam, authorities said. They added that initial reports suggested the fire at 6:30 local time was down to an electrical fault. The boat had been on a dive cruise and had left Port Galib on 6th June and was due to return on Sunday. The boat operator, Tornado Marine Fleet, said 15 British passengers had been on board along with 12 crew members and 2 guides, a different figure to that given earlier by the local authority, the Red Sea Governorate. The local authority said initial examinations had found an electrical short circuit in the engine room, while the public prosecution office had begun an investigation. All of those who had been rescued were said to be well. Scuba Travel, which chartered the boat, said the group on board had been on a 7-day tour, and the company was working with the local authorities and specialist advisors. There was a story about it's like 4 kids. There was a plane crash and 4 kids were missing, including a baby, and they were found alive. I read it over the weekend. Amazing. All right, and our last headline for today, trigger warning here as well. An 11-year-old girl from a British family has been shot dead in northwestern France following a reported dispute between neighbours. French media said the family were in their garden on Saturday evening when the shooting happened in the village of Saint Herbert near Quimper in Brittany. The girl's parents were also hurt, with the father suffering serious injuries, the local media has reported. The UK said it was providing assistance to a British family. The suspect, who has been reported to be a 71-year-old Dutch national, has been arrested along with his wife, according to prosecutors. A local resident told media that the girl's 8-year-old sister raised the alarm and is now said to be in shock. Local prosecutor Karine Halley said the circumstances around the incident were not yet known, but it appeared there had been a conflict between the neighbours for several years over a plot of land adjoining the 2 properties. I find that interesting. Speaking of things that we find interesting in this world, yeah, I find it so interesting how people take like pieces of land so seriously to the point of like rage and feuds with their neighbours for years to come. Like if you're like 1 centimetre on their driveway, they really have a heart attack over it. I'm just like, it's so pathetic.
Yeah,
You're really gonna have,
hate each other, innit?
it really, really burns them, and the rage is just, it's wild. For land that when you die, you don't take it, like anything could happen. Your house could burn down, anything could happen. And 1 centimetre, like it's not like their driveway is blocked. It doesn't prevent them from doing anything. It's just the fact that you have, some people, even when you're driving, say you slow down, they're literally looking at you like, don't stop there, because you're in front of my driveway. It's wild to me. But empty lives. That's my opinion. Don't get your thongs in a bunch. But yeah, let's get into reaction.
Correlation to something else.
What's the correlation? Does it do with me to something else?
No, I definitely wouldn't be to you.
I wouldn't definitely not be with it to do with me. This is why you think women are mad, because you do things like this.
Because you saw me smiling.
No, because you said definitely not to do with you. And I said, why is it definitely like that?
Oh, so you wanted to be with about you?
Of course not. But that's not the point.
Okay.
So, Man City did a treble.
Indeed.
It's crazy.
You love to see it, innit?
Not really.
Obviously,
You'd love to see it.
I didn't love to see it because we could have taken one of them trophies off them. But
Me
we
as
didn't.
well.
True. But you know what it is? It's funny because obviously I would have loved Arsenal to win the Prem, which would have stopped them from winning treble. But I'm still kind of happy that they won the treble for some reason. Like, I like Pep. I just can't help it. I like Pep.
That's racist, you know.
Is he?
Don't like Batman.
Where's the proof?
Yeah. Ask Yaya Toure. Same. So he's never had a team with more than. Tell him he's never had a team. Never had a starting 11 with more than 3 Africans in it. Check it.
But did he have Africans in the squad?
They were there, but they don't get along with them. Oh yeah. Yaya's on to Pep.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and Pep. There's some things that he's come out that he said when he was a player. I can't remember what it was, but apparently Pep is not fond of blacks.
I guess it's fuck Pep then.
There we go.
Fuck Pep. Fuck
No, actually, it's allegedly.
Obviously I'm joking around, but if it's true, then it's fuck Pep.
Well, Yaya's been pushing this agenda.
If it's true, then
Yaya's
fuck
been
Pep.
onto him.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Yaya's onto him.
Okay.
You get me?
Yeah, if it's true, then I'm done. But yeah, also I feel like I'm kind of happy that another team apart from you, man, have done the treble. So you lot can't claim it as your own, as the only team who've done it. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like a double-edged, it's like a catch-22 kind of thing.
He's won the treble twice.
Yeah, Barca in it. Yeah,
That's big drip.
yeah.
Is he the best manager of all time now?
I still wanna give it to Ferguson. See, look at me being non-biased. I still want to give it to Ferguson. I think Ferguson to win 13 Premier League titles is insane. But Pep, but also you know what it is about Pep. Pep does a lot with money, innit? That's the thing. I think I'll still give it to Ferguson. But Pep's slowly quietly
Probably both for different reasons. Footballing, like just playing ball, like Pep's. Then again, Alex has done it as well. I think,
and also what Pep has always done great with a great team, innit? Like for example, when you man won the league, the Van Persie season, I don't think your team was great.
it wasn't.
It wasn't great, innit? Van Persie kind of led the line, innit? I feel like Ferguson's done more with less, whereas Pep always does a lot with a lot.
It's just the consistency over so long and then the rebuild over so many different times and going with youth and just doing things. Fergie's done a lot to be desired, you get me? So the conversation, I don't know.
Yeah.
But Pep is like different level though as well. It's different gravy.
Yeah, no, I hear you. In terms of like his man management, being able to like tactically, even just being able to instill a mentality into his team as well.
Yeah,
He's
Man
different.
ain't moving like that. He forwarded. He come one time. I was watching football when he first came, and I was telling my friends and I was chatting shit. And I love doing that. I told you so thing. One of the first few games, I was saying this guy's gonna change the league, bro. I was in my house watching football, yeah, and it didn't look like nothing I've seen before. If that makes sense, I was actively watching the screen, yeah, and I'm saying, what is this? Like, people don't play football like that. He was doing funny things. The fullbacks was in the middle of the pitch, and I'm looking. I'm saying, just the normal patterns of play that I know.
Yeah,
it was just alien to me. I'm looking. I'm thinking, what's he doing? This ain't football.
Yeah,
you get me? Man perfected it, refined it, got his players he wanted, got Carl Walker in, got his fullbacks right, and it's just been cooking ever since, man.
Yeah.
And he has been working with top quality his whole life. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But you need to be able. You need like, not everybody deserves good things. If you're not a good chef, don't come and bring me top quality produce and that, because you're going to be wasting it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you need to be a top boy to be able to work with the top boys. He brings the best out of a lot of men as well. You get me? Like, so there is something to be said for that. Some man can't even handle them characters. You know what I'm trying to say? Or can't even deal with players on that level. You get me? So there is something to be said for that. Hats off to him.
and I guess you're only as good as the quality you have anyway. Like, you're only as good as your players.
I thought I would have been a bit more pissed about it.
Yeah.
And I'm probably not, because since Haaland's come in, it's damn near been inevitable. Like they've been pushing, they've been knocking on the Champions League door. They just need something to get them over the line.
Yeah.
They bought Haaland. The guy delivered. He slapped 52 goals in 53 games. It's like, what do you expect?
He's won everything in the season, you know.
Yeah.
Like, even I'm talking about like personal awards and team awards. Like
It's the same.
The list is insane.
Yeah, it's the same. Like, actually, was York top scorer out there? It's similar though to when York won it. It's the same thing. Player of the season, FA Cup, League, Champions League.
Yeah.
Player, like, similar kind of thing. Yeah, Dwight got it as well.
Oh.
But yeah, they done it. Like I said, maybe probably because it was inevitable and we know it's been coming.
Yeah.
I've had time to just
Yeah.
accept it, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? Because however man feel, like they're cold, innit? So you know what's gonna happen. So
Thoughts on the game itself?
I don't watch that. I was drunk.
Oh, you watch it?
I was turning up. It was on, but I wasn't paying attention to that. I don't care about City shit. I was there for the occasion and that.
Yeah.
But I wasn't watching the football or nothing, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh.
I couldn't tell you anything that happened in the game apart from Rodri scored.
Kevin De Bruyne, for the second final in a row, went off injured.
I see him off the pitch,
I
actually.
fell for him, boy. Second final in a row, he's gone off injured. Champions League final.
Did Carl Walker get on the pitch?
I can't remember, you know. No, I think he did. Yeah, I think he did.
He got on, yeah? I know he didn't start.
I think he did. I'm seeing a narrative that Kevin De Bruyne is a bottler, he can't take it mentality thing, but I think it's just a weird coincidence.
Whatever happened, man. He's one of the best midfielders to ever grace this league.
No doubt.
100%.
No doubt. Rodri scored. Good goal from distance. Lukaku missed.
Yeah, I heard it was a
An
bad one.
absolute game changer at 1-0, man. Like, he headed it down, but he should have put... if he would have used his legs, it would have been top bins. It would have been in. But I got to give it to Edison for the save, though. Is it Edison? Edison, the goalkeeper?
Edison,
yeah, from the save. I was hoping it went 1-1. Then we had a tense finish, right? But Inter played well, though. Like, they held their own. Like, they weren't really doing much attacking-wise, but in terms of defensively and keeping City at bay, they done it for a long period of time.
Okay.
But then Rodri just came with that.
That's all they got to see impossible
Long
into the net.
distance. Yeah. They done it, man. They done it.
All right, big up them, man. It's done now. Season's done. They won everything.
They
won
did.
everything.
Cleaned house. Well, apart from the Carabao.
Yeah, well, somebody had to try to stop the minute. Somebody had to do something. Like, you're just going to let them just do what they want. Somebody had to, you know what I mean? But just forget it anyway. It's cool.
Whatever. To be fair, both of us, we failed in our opportunity to take the treble away from them.
We did, yeah.
At least you done one. Well, to be fair, if City won the treble and it was Carabao, FA Cup and thing, that's not the right treble.
It's not the right one.
So
No.
it don't count.
No, it don't count. No.
Yeah, the treble is FA, League and Champions League.
Yeah, they done it, man. We couldn't stop them. It's cool. Let's get into some of these headlines quickly for you lot. So, Teofimo Lopez defeats Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor had the last of his world titles wrenched away as Lopez outpointed him in New York to become the new WBO light welterweight champion. The Scot, 32, has vacated 3 of his belts since a controversial defense against Jack Catterall 15 months ago and lost 4th in a ferocious contest at Madison Square Garden. American Lopez repelled the champion's strong start and ultimately dominated the fight to administer Taylor's first defeat in 20 professional bouts. Lopez, 25, became the 2-weight world champion with the win. What else we got here? Djokovic wins 23rd Grand Slam. So Novak Djokovic stands alone at the pinnacle of men's tennis after defeating Casper Ruud to claim his historic 23rd Grand Slam title at the French Open on Sunday. Djokovic's victory over Ruud draws him level with Serena Williams, and he could equal Margaret Court's all-time singles mark at Wimbledon next month. The Serbian, meanwhile, also becomes the first man ever to win at least 3 Grand Slam titles at all major tournaments, a measure of his all-round greatness. Djokovic lay flat on his back on the clay before climbing up to his player box to hug all his team, including his children, Stefan and Tara. A message of congratulations quickly arrived from Rafael Nadal, who tweeted, "Many congrats on this amazing achievement. 23 is a number that just a few years back was impossible to think about, and you made it. Enjoy it with your family and your team." Other news, Amanda Nunes retires. UFC star Amanda Nunes has announced her retirement after a dominant win over Irene Aldana at UFC 289. The 35-year-old, widely regarded as the greatest ever women's mixed martial artist, is the only woman to have held 2 titles in the promotion. After her victory at Rogers Arena in Vancouver, Canada, she laid down her 2 belts in the center of the canvas and announced it was her last fight. "Tonight is the perfect night to retire," she said. "My mum has been asking me so much to do this for so long. She can't take it anymore. I want to enjoy everything that I have made. I want to travel a bit with my family. I left my family in Brazil when I was young for this dream, but I never thought in my mind I would become a champion. But when I became a champion, it was unbelievable. I'm from a small city in Brazil. No one knows where it is, but I came here and I made it as a champion. Now I'm leaving. Thank you." And our last headlines for the day is Rhasidat Adeleke, and she's Irish, so that probably doesn't even say
No,
Rhasidat.
it's Nigerian, babes.
Huh?
Doesn't sound like it. Sounds Yoruba.
No, but
No. It means she's from Dublin. She's from Ireland.
I don't
Okay.
trust Irish names because they don't
That's not
sound.
Irish
You know,
name.
they don't
It's-
read.
No, it's not an Irish name.
Rhasidat
I don't-
Adeleke.
Oh, but I'm just scared because I see
Scared.
Irish. I see Irish, so I don't know whether you're supposed to read that how you're supposed to read it. But if it's Nigerian, then that's
it's
fine.
Nigerian, yeah.
But have you seen how they spell names?
And even that.
They just don't say what they're supposed to say. You read them,
Yeah,
and they don't.
It's real different.
So I was thinking this could have been like,
One of those ones.
yeah, like something different.
It spells Craig, but it's spelled like that.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's crazy.
But anyway, she sets a new Irish 400-meter record. So Irish athlete Rhasidat Adeleke moves to the 20th in the all-time list for the women's 400 meters as she won the National Collegiate Athletics Association title in the US. Adeleke 20 smashed her own Irish record by 0.34 seconds in Texas by triumphing in 49.20 seconds. US star Britton Wilson was a strong favourite for the final, but had to settle for second spot in 49.64. Oh, she cooked her. Oh, Adeleke's win saw her become the first Irish victor at the NCAAs since 2006.
Period.
And
What else we got? Nuggets are up 3-1.
the last games tonight.
Yeah,
That's done. Give that title to Joker.
pretty sure.
Stuck to my word. Ain't watched none of it.
Same. I've watched a few highlights. I haven't watched any games, any full games. To be fair, hold on. Is the next game is it in Miami or is it Denver? I wouldn't be surprised if Miami win another one. To be honest with you.
Another game.
Yeah,
Let's close that game, man. Get them gone, man. Do it, man. We wasted time for.
wouldn't be surprised.
Get them gone.
Also, did you see that Floyd fight?
Oh, the
There
brawl.
was an exhibition fight with was it John Gotti the third or something?
Okay, let's get into it. Done it here. We'll talk about it right now.
Cool.
Go to Done it here, please.
Little clip going around.
I'm done with exhibition boxing.
I think it's a farce, honestly.
That's why exhibition boxing and Floyd might be done it here. I didn't know that. I didn't know he was fighting.
yeah, same.
Did you know he was fighting?
No, I saw
Anybody?
a clip this morning.
Yeah, with him in the ring.
Yeah, running around, and there was a big Royal Rumble.
Who knew he was fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, they taking the piss. That's wild. Like, I don't even understand what's going on with
John
emotions.
Gotti the third as well. Like the fuck?
No, it's John Gotti. Like, he's the proper Gotti. He's a
Yeah, no, it's his son. Or who is he?
grandson or something like that.
Yeah, it must be John Gotti the third.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mob boss.
yeah.
He looks mixed raced.
He looks.
Does he? I thought it was like an Arab looking you even.
Let me see. Let me Google him.
Oh,
John Gotti.
so it's spicy white.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then when he's trying to move, when he's trying to move to him in that video, is that after the fight's already been stopped?
Yeah.
Huh?
After you lost.
Also, after he lost, he tried to set it.
Yeah.
Was that after? Was
Do
that?
you think Floyd looked shook?
That wasn't. Nah. He didn't look shook.
So why was he blacking up like that?
He looked composed. No,
Yeah,
because
maybe
remember
it was
the
composed,
ref
yeah.
was between them, innit? So I didn't know when that was in the fight. I don't know.
It was after the fight.
The fight was done.
Yeah, he got to stop. Like it was.
So-
it was like the decision. There was a
John
decision
Gotti
apparently.
was going after
Floyd.
Floyd was just like whatever. The referee was trying to break it up, and then everyone just jumped in the ring.
Yeah, but he went for him because Floyd banged him.
Oh, I didn't see what happened before that. I just saw.
No, in that thing when the ref's
Yeah,
going for him
yeah.
and he's going for him, yeah. He's going for him. He's going around the ref, yeah. You can watch him. He's moving like he's doing on a Harlem Shake, man. Floyd bangs him, man. He catches him on the counter.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, does he? Oh,
Yeah. Gives him a swift one. Get
Alright,
me, boom.
I'm seeing it now.
And then they all break up and that. But like, this guy ain't mixed race.
No, he doesn't. Look.
He does.
Look. So that's the ref waving it away. Look, Floyd's just cool. He's cool.
What?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, but he hit him first though.
Boom. There it is.
Yeah, but obviously he's gonna hit him
So
there.
there it is.
What are you talking about?
Obviously he's gonna hit him at that point.
Who, Floyd?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what are you saying?
No, I thought you meant Floyd hit him to provoke him to doing
Oh,
that.
no. He must have just been on a sore loser flow.
Yeah.
He was just on a sore loser flow and just saying, nah, I'm going to go and get him. The way you sizing him up, like he had something, like he could really do it. That's wild. If you just
Yeah.
lost, why are you going to go try and fight him again
Yeah.
for? But the whole spectacle, I didn't know nothing about it. And then I see some girls fighting in the same building. I don't know if it's outside or what. Someone's getting dragged, headlocked and all that. It was just a whole farce.
Yeah, exhibition boxing has turned into just a big circus act. I blame KSI, to be fair. I blame KSI.
Yeah, well, it's a joke, man. It's a joke. Like I said, I didn't even know he was fighting. Like,
Same.
and if that didn't descend into a brawl, I wouldn't even know you fought.
Well, didn't he have a fight last month in the O2?
He's taking the piss, man. Floyd, is it Floyd? Is it the boxing? Who should I give all of them?
Everybody.
I think you should give it to Floyd because Floyd
Say no.
shouldn't be tarnishing his overall legacy by doing all these fights.
Yeah,
I mean, even though this is not official fight, but I feel like it's diminishing his overall brand.
it's foolishness, isn't it?
Yeah, he's looking a bit like
Diminishing,
yeah,
Yeah, man. That was easy, man. Open and close case.
yeah.
Floyd Mayweather, you're done at here, man. let's get into our outro.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is a man allowed to chase coins?
Oh.
I saw this tweet and it killed me.
So it just made me sick. I thought I was gonna throw up. No.
But the question,
Ew.
is, no, but the question is, what coin would you accept the chase?
Wait, there was
from?
it Jocelyn that was fighting outside?
Jocelyn had a fight.
I'm talking about the girls fight. I keep seeing people saying Jocelyn. Was it her that was fighting in that video that I'm seeing going around? Was it her?
Just Hernandez.
I only know one Jocelyn.
I don't know if she had a fight. Against who? I know her.
Is it Jose?
I know she was fighting.
Jocelyn is 2-0 in fights this month already. Amber Rose and last night. It must have been her. I didn't even know it was her.
No. They're talking about on the show that they're on.
Well, she fought on the show again.
I don't watch the show. I just report the news.
I brought up the woman fighting outside of the fight as well.
Yeah.
And then I started seeing her Jocelyn.
Jocelyn.
So I'm saying, is there a
it's
connection?
Jocelyn.
I don't know. I'm trying to
Okay.
ask now. I'm trying to find out.
I think it might be then. If they're saying that's what it is, it must have been Justin fine outside.
Let me see.
I know Jocelyn has beef with Amber Rose.
Yeah, but she doesn't beef everybody.
But I don't know if she was on that card.
She's on-
No, what I was going to ask was, is there for example,
a particular coin that he can
particular
chase.
coin? Because for example, if a £2 coin is to put in my pocket,
Oh, he said it was her and Big Lex. I don't know who Big Lex is.
I don't know either. And how long can I chase it for? Like how long till Big Man give up?
Ooh. I think if you have to, okay,
Put it into meters.
this is what it is, yeah. So
Yeah.
in my mind, you can't chase.
It's just rolling. It's not.
Yes, that's the thing. It's rolling, so that means you see how you greet elders.
Yeah.
In my mind,
No.
that's how you're running
No,
after
foot
it.
thing. It's a foot thing. It's definitely a. It's definitely
Oh,
one.
you can do that?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not.
Oh, that's calm.
I'm not
I
gonna
thought you meant
be-
he was like chasing it.
No, you still chase it, but how I get this coin is by putting my foot on it. I don't bend down.
Yeah, because
like,
you got to put your foot out in an attractive way. That you can't put your foot out in it just anyhow.
stamp on it. You just.
You got to be assertive with the foot.
Yeah. So
A 5p, you got to let go.
Oh no, I don't think anyone will chase a 5p. I think this.
I think for 50p.
I think this more speaks to like 50p, £1 coin,
Yeah.
£2 coin.
But you can't. How long?
Let's just say I chased a £2 coin for
Chase is killing me.
25 meters.
How far is that? So between where I'm sitting here
25,
and at your foot,
25 meters. Nah, that's
that's
short.
ridiculous.
No, that ain't 25 meters.
Is that shorter?
Way shorter.
That's a long chase.
Well, I couldn't chase a coin from here to where you are. A £2
Yeah,
coin.
because your leg is stretching like real far now. Because it's gone beyond where your leg can
So-
just stop it.
so you're
now you
basi-
have to do a little.
So you're basically saying I can't chase a coin for what? Brent, what's
2 meters.
What's this? 2 meters? 3 meters? From here to Esther.
That's 3 meters.
Yeah, I can't just go for 3 meters.
You can, yeah, but I don't think you can't chase it. You got to wait for it to land and you go and pick it up.
What if it's going, and if I don't get it soon, it's gonna be gone.
Oh, Lord.
I don't want to see it.
You will see it. Yeah. I just saw the tweet the other day.
That's hilarious. Though. How do people think of these things?
Because I agree to a degree. Like
25 meters is a long.
to be on a date with a guy, for example, and a coin, and he's
and he's
trying
just trying to get that coin.
It's funny. It is funny. The optics is funny.
You got to pick up and then give it to a homeless guy.
But I'm.
You got to make right.
But
the
£1
situation.
coin, I'm not gonna lie. I might chase.
No,
someone-
£1 I expect you to get. Sorry, it's the cost of lives.
Even 50. I'll go off 50.
50 is what. I might let you do a 20p, you know. If
20
it's close by, 20p I could.
20. I don't think my pride would let me go for the 20. I think I'd let.
I might let you do a 20p.
I think if I was with a girl, I might just let the 20 go. Like, I don't need that. You know what I'm trying to say? On a little ego thing.
I can let you
If
get
I
a
drop
20p.
any of my money, I'm taking it, even if it's a
penny?
No,
Yes, if it's mine.
No,
If you're dropping a penny, you're
it's not
ridiculous.
dropping it and it just lands next to you.
It's rolling.
rolling away.
So you have to put some kind of effort to catch it.
Yeah, so you have to jog to get it basically. Like chasing the money is what.
It's a little light jog. I ain't trying to see that. If you bend, God, Lord help you if you bend over and I see your bum crack.
If it lands next to me, of course I'm picking it up.
Yeah, but you could just follow it. You don't have to drop.
Yeah, for how long?
No, but you can just walk. It's gonna drop. It's not gonna roll forever.
Now you got her walking fast out. You don't know why you're walking fast.
And then you just walk and just wait till it drops and just gets it. And if you
Communicate.
see someone going next to your pan, go, hey!
That's my pound.
Yeah. That's all. You don't have to run for it. Just stroll after it. Just let it drop where it's going to drop. Just keep your eye on it. Yeah, just keep your eye on it. Let it drop where it's going to drop. Yeah, just keep walking. Just
Are
keep
you
saying-
letting her
and if
know?
you see anyone go, hey!
That's mad.
My
That's
bad.
mad.
Are you letting her know that is
That
what this is what we're straining towards? My pound I've dropped.
She can see it. Say, well, I can see it.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. There's certain things that can happen here, but I just don't want to see it.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
never look it the same
Well,
way.
she was like, yeah, that's the last time. Last time Jeff saw him,
Right.
I was just dying.
That's embarrassing. All right, guys. I know I did a whole speech on Friday about liking videos. And I'm sure you guys would rather I did not do it again. I'd rather I didn't do it again. I did get some responses though, people explaining why it is that they don't like the videos.
Oh, they went out the way to explain to you?
Yeah, they did. Ask and ye shall receive. I received. But so like the videos, thank you very much. Subscribe, share it, drop in your group chats, put it on your timeline, do all that great stuff. Follow us on our social media platforms as well. We've got some new clips out there. So if you could post that on your story, that would be fantastic. The day after TNB, that is our Instagram and Twitter pages and TikTok. The day after TNB. If you've got some dilemmas, you can send them into 07564841073. If you've got any inquiries about the show or you want to feature on the show, the email address is thedayafter@thenewblack.com. Also, send Emmanuel some love and light and whatever else you want to send to him so that he can be back here soon. But we'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
You guys, I was going to say, are you going to say bye?
Bye.
Bye.